Hurts just cooked him. I mean, Hurts had the one interception kind of early, and that was like the only flaw I thought in his whole game. And then defensively, you guys were just crushing him. I had Carter for a sack. I don't think he got a sack, but it seemed like everybody else on that defense got one. I feel like Carter was in the backfield making plays. But yeah, that was, that's like the wild dream thing, man. I got to experience it once when Seattle beat Denver, because that was kind of a blowout type game. But our other Super Bowls have been nightmares. We lost to Pittsburgh and we lost to New England. But yeah, fly Eagles fly. Hey, what's up, Jabo? Hey, Jabo, please follow this account. It's Seano, so Sean Seano 91Y. He's the same name over on TikTok. He's my good friend. He creates a lot of Philly sports-based content. Did I like watching them lose? No. I mean, it was all good for me either way, Kuiper. I'm not losing sleep over it. I kind of had a slight preference to Philly winning because I got more Philly friends that are around here than I do Kansas City friends. And one of them's hanging out with me right now, my buddy Shawno. Kuiper, I forget who you even like. I think you're a Niners fan, right? Hey, what's up, Noah? How are you doing? Sauce had him for the buck on the touchdown. Oh man, yeah, that was such a great play. You thought I disliked the Chiefs? No, I appreciate the Chiefs. They beat the Niners twice in the Super Bowl. I think the three-peat would have been really interesting, but no, I didn't really have any skin in the game or whatever you want to say. Snooze at halftime show. Man, I didn't enjoy the halftime show. I couldn't hear the lyrics well. I know some people are on the halftime show because of the content or whatever. I couldn't hear them. I thought they did a terrible job with the blending of the audio. I didn't realize Serena Williams was out there dancing for Kendrick. I guess Serena used to date Drake, so that was like another diss on Drake and stuff. So I'm good with Drake getting slammed, but I couldn't understand Kendrick, to be honest with you. Fell asleep during it for Noah. But let's go Eagles, no three-peat. Should have been Taylor Swift. It'd be hard to. I know you're joking around. At least I think you're a Kuiper. It would be hard to go down and do the halftime show if your significant other's playing in the game, especially with the way that game was going. If your team's winning, it's one thing to go put on a show, but otherwise, no. Yeah, I thought Samuel L. Jackson was freaking awesome, man. At least I could understand what he was saying. Watched the whole game for Noah. Yeah, I did too. I watched the whole game. I watched the awards presentation, then I shut it off. My kids are kind of paying attention, although I think they pay more attention to the commercials. Some of the commercials, are geared to try to grab attention for youth, and some of them work pretty well for that. Although I can't remember any commercial that made me really think about the product a whole lot afterwards. Happy for Sydney Brown is Noah Mandel. Croissant or toast? Oh, probably a croissant. What's up, Brad, man? How's your day going? I mean, if we can have any type of pastry, I'd probably take like a blueberry muffin or something. Bread, man, what's the best type of bread? Like rye bread, wheat bread, white bread? What would you go with? Got the bread man in the red chat. Canadian boy winning the Super Bowl. Hey, what's up, Jasir? How's your day going? If you guys are in TikTok, please follow, share, and like. I think the timer's running. If not, we're going to make sure the timer's running right now. The stream runs on your guys' follows. Oh, Russell Wilson slipped me. We're trying the Super Bowl mode, so I need you guys to follow to keep the timer going so we can go on the Super Bowl run. But yeah, everybody in purple chat, please follow Shawno. If you guys are on either the purple shelves, Latin Lumineers, or Indigenous Voices, yeah, come on in. This is the stream to talk sports in. Thanks, Noah. Yeah, I thought I had started, but I didn't do it. You went to party at a notorious corner in Philly. How was it? I mean, everybody's in a good mood, right? I know when you guys won the championship game, some knucklehead was, letting the bullets fly out into the sky there for a minute. But yeah, everybody should be in good spirits, and hopefully nobody gets their car flipped or anything. But sometimes that happens, when there's a championship. Jacob Levine, thank you for following. Who's your favorite football team, Jacob? Have I ever had blueberry muffins from Costco? Off the top of my head, I don't think I have. Are those pretty good? Eagles beat the Chiefs. Final yippee, says Jasir. Let's see. You like the stop the hate. AD do good things. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that one. Snoop Dogg and Tom Brady, right? Jacob's a Green Bay fan. What does Green Bay have to do to win the North next year, Jacob, in your opinion? Please shut it down like 5 minutes after you got there, but still fun. I'm glad you went out and about and enjoyed the city on a championship night. Cowboys fan, you wanted neither team to win for Ultimate. Oh, I bet. But yeah, that game, it had a feeling of being over pretty early. I think after Mahomes pick 6, it felt like it was over to me. The only thing that I thought was like, all right, Kansas City, maybe they can book in touchdowns, you know, going into the half, get one coming out the next half. But that Eagle defense was just swarming. Mahomes got the stat pad a little bit late, so his stats and their margin of losing doesn't look as bad as it actually was. Hey, what's up, Tovar? How are you doing? Yeah, I was too, Noah. I thought it was going to be a final possession type game. Breadman, he's a Niner fan. Toast with strawberry jam on a Sunday morning goes crazy. Breadman, who's your favorite 49er, past and present? What do you think about Debo? I know they're saying Debo's requested a trade, and the Niners are going to try to get Debo out of town. Thought of a field goal winner. The Eagles kicker was drilling his kicks too, and then we never had the Kansas City kicker out there. I mean, I guess he kicked off or something, but yeah, Eagles kicker was on point. They had a couple false starts on special teams, but he wasn't phased, moving back 5 yards. Caden, hey, thanks for following. You added some time to our time bank. The lights behind me are flashing for you, Caden. We'd love everybody to be like Caden. Please follow, share, and like. Caden, who's your favorite NFL team? You're waiting for the Chiefs to come back, but it never came. Yeah, I thought they would settle in eventually, but when he threw that crossbody and Cooper DeJean took it to the house, I thought like, they're just not blocking well enough. Kelsey seemed like he was out of it mentally, like he just wasn't hyped up for the game. I mean, easy for me to say just looking at a guy sitting on the sideline, but maybe they overlooked the game. Maybe they're just tired from playing. Maybe the Eagles are just that much better, but the Eagles came out like their hair was on fire and they kicked their butt. Caden's an Eagles fan. Caden, will you get to go to the Super Bowl parade, or are you not in Philly? JC's a Lions fan. Breadman, he thinks they should trade Debo. I think the Eagles should be a factor next year too. Like, I don't know if they have any key free agents or anything, but they're fairly young. Barkley's going into his prime. Jalen Hurts is still going into his prime. You know, Carter's still on his rookie deal on the defensive side. Like, they should still be a factor for some time. Caden's going to the parade. Awesome, Caden. What team do I think will get Myles Garrett? I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of speculation around Garrett, but I don't know who's going to pick him up. Someone just subscribed on the Red Chat. Thank you for the Red Chat subscription. Like 90% the same team. Yeah, you guys should be right there again. I think Patrick's the main reason why the Chiefs didn't three-peat. So I'm seeing a ton of people clowning on Patrick Mahomes. I thought his line play was pretty bad, and then he got gun shy as the game went on. But Patrick had a struggle game too. It's not Ray. But I thought the you know, give credit where it's due. I thought the Eagles' defensive front four was just eating. They were just eating Kansas City's linemen alive there. Dang it. Didn't want to give up a touchdown, obviously, here on this late drive. Hate to say this because you're a Lions fan. Miles might go to the Packers. Jalen was playing like he was hungry, says Tovar. I am multi-streaming for anybody that's new. So we got TikTok chat, Red Chat, Purple Chat all going. I think Purple Chat still has drops for like 22 more minutes. They may have ended at... you know, I apologize if I'm wrong. They may have ended at midnight Eastern time too. Since when did the Eagles have the best defense? Their defense has been pretty highly rated. I know they showed the stats tonight, and I think they were like 1 and 2 against like the pass and the run. They're pretty good with that front seven. Wet was on fire tonight. Yes, Wet caused the second interception, right? Drove the tackle right into Mahomes. Mahomes made that squirrely throw, but his lineman was getting shoved into him at the same time. Joe Dirt and Scott, thanks guys for following. Yeah, that Eagles defense is legit. Sean was confirming they're number 1 ranked in most of the categories. Do I work from home? I do. Yeah, I do videos. I do streams. I work with a sports streaming company that's called CSN as well. So I get to do a little bit of sports production content with bigger streamers. I just make sure that they're all lined up and ready to go when we have events. CD Lamb, thanks for following, CD. I'm going to assume you're a Cowboys fan. Let's see. We know Hurts coming days getting that 99 overall. Yes, Hurts will get that 99. Yeah, it's been awesome, dude. You never know where content creation will take you if you stick with it long enough, and sometimes it's just a bit of luck getting through the right door, making the right connections and stuff too. CD Lamb, how you feeling with the Eagles lifting the Lombardi as a Cowboy fan? Are you okay with it, or did you prefer to see the Eagles lose? Noah, thanks for the share. Yeah, we need the follow, shares, and likes. 49ers Media, how are you feeling about the Super Bowl, bud? 49ers Media, did you ever get any confirmation on what we were talking about last time with the buyout market? Because I see some Warrior fans talking about it, but I still haven't seen anything that confirms that we can actually make a purchase on the buyout market. Yeah, the game was kind of boring. I think it was an exciting game if you had any fantasy action on it that was going your way, or if you're an Eagles fan. You know, if you're a neutral fan, you like it to be close. Let's see. First job for Tovar. How do I think the Seahawks will be anything they need to change for next year? Oh, we need to change that offensive line. The interior of the offensive line. The tackles are decent in Seattle. You're fine. The Chiefs didn't win, says CD. Let's see. Your Eagles got it done. What's up, LaCoy? How's your day going? Yes, Hopkins had a bad drop. Yep, he was out in space, kind of stumbled on his feet, and then that killed another drive for Kansas City when they're trying to claw back in. Looks like we can sign one Vit to a minimum. Yeah, Debo's going to get traded. What do you think the market is going to be for Debo? Breadman's also a Niner fan. He's in the red chat. I'm not trying to trash you guys. Just seriously, I wouldn't give up more than like a third rounder to get Debo Samuel. He looks pretty shot. Maybe he gets healthy and looks like himself somewhere else. But if I was trying to acquire Debo, I wouldn't give up a whole lot. A lot of people are going to go for Debo, says Jays. What am I up to today? Did I watch the game? Of course I watched the game, man. We talk sports every day. We got to watch the Super Bowl. But yeah, we had a little, just myself, my wife, and my three kids. We had a little Super Bowl party at the house. We had snacks. We played Uno. We played a Bluey scavenger hunt game pre-game. We all just like kind of chilled out and watched the game and stuff. LaCoy, I don't think it was a joke. Let's see. Getting Ashton Jitney. He's got that little pitch play. Worthy had a good game. There's a Worthy card. Debo has really bad sickness during the season. That's right. He did have a flu. Or excuse me, not a flu. He had pneumonia, right? For a minute. Hey, what's up, Josh? Josh, how are you feeling with the Eagles getting the Super Bowl? Will you get to go to the parade, Josh? Or are you too far out from Philly to get to go? Shauno's going. One of the buddies in the TikTok chat's going. I hope all of you guys, if you can make it, you know, I would definitely encourage you to go. I've only been to 2 championship things. I went to the Warriors' first championship in my lifetime, which was the 2015 one, and I went in 2022. So kind of the bookend of Curry's championships. Oh, good throw. He's getting that underneath route. Dang it. You're working Friday. Shauno's calling out. Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Not that you want to lose your job or any of that stuff, but, I mean, jobs are jobs. Championships are rare, and we gotta celebrate them when you get the chance. Let's see. Carson says, as a 49er fan, you're sad. We're losing Debo. Hopefully, you get something good in return. Do I think the Seahawks will get Jackson Dart? I don't. But he's saying something about the Chiefs. Hold on, friend. I can't read it yet. This guy's carving me up here. I started out 14 zip. He scored 13 unanswered. We'll try to seal it with this drive. You missed 2020 or 2018. Shauno's not going to miss this one. CD, we hate to see you go, bud. Please click on my profile. My link tree's there. Join us in the Discord server. Yeah, congrats to the Eagles. Exactly, Marco. They didn't get it rigged, says Jace. Let's see. Is it Q Vidonka? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm going to call you Q for now. Q, thanks for following. Yeah, Tyler Lockett's probably gone. I don't think we can afford to keep Lockett on the roster with his cap hit. Lockett to the Chiefs makes a lot of sense. His dad played for the Chiefs back in the day. You could go ring hunting, you know, maybe. Dude, it was complete domination. Yeah, it was just felt like a mismatch from the coin flip on. You know, it was kind of crazy. No, I don't think Lockett's going to retire. He said in his post-game presser, our final game of the season, that he plans to play this coming season. So no, I don't think Tyler's calling it a career yet. Yes, Fangio did a great job with the defense. And then Kellen Moore's supposed to be going to the Saints, right? But is that not official? Because I know they were. I saw Sirianni saying that Kellen Moore should run it back on the ceremony. So maybe he's not inked to paper yet. Maybe he'll get announced later. Did I see the guy who's banned from the Super Bowl? I did not. Decent use ring for a change. Chiefs got swept. Ronald Acuna, I didn't know that you could get swept in the Super Bowl, but yes, the Chiefs got swept. Darius Slay said after the Super Bowl, he has one more season in him. Like the Vince Carter meme, man. He's got one more in him because he predicted the last 12 winners. Oh, that's wild. Tough to get it right every year. I think, I was kind of indicating that, as people would ask these last 2 weeks. If I had to pick, I thought the Eagles had a decent shot, but I did kind of expect Kansas City to find a way, bad call, whatever it was, that people like to say about Kansas City, but they always seem to find a way to win the big games. Not today, man. They got buried. Do I do March Madness? I watch a little bit of it, Jace. I'm not a huge collegiate basketball fan, though. What's my favorite baseball team? Ronald Acuna edits. I'm an A's fan. How about yourself? I'm going to assume you're a fan of the Braves. Don't understand how Kellen can interview when he's still playing. Yeah, I don't think they should allow the coordinators to interview during the postseason, personally. But it seems like they've been allowing that for a while. Jose says, thank God the Chiefs lost. So, Jose, I know a lot of Niner fans can't stand the Eagles, though. You don't feel that way then, right? At least for you, Eagles were the lesser of two evils. Who's your favorite Brave besides Acuna? Oh, man, I threw that a little early right to the spy. Ugh. Was trying to lead a game-ending drive, and now I got to try to get this ball back. Absolutely not a fan of guys doing head coaching interviews during the season. The problem is the turnaround after the Super Bowl so fast. Teams need to start planning their offseason and their draft. Hey, Ricky, thank you for the corn on the cob. Ricky sending us 20 corn gifts there on the TikTok chat. Thanks very much, Ricky. Let me see if I can get into cover 4 and get some man coverage on this route that he keeps finding. He keeps getting Kelsey there. Whoever's in red chat, thank you for the reactions on the red chat. If you guys are on TikTok, the more of you that follow, the more time goes on the time bank and the longer we'll stream. So please follow, share, and like if you're hanging out there. Oh, I thought we were going to intercept that thing. Chase, thank you for following. I don't know about Kelsey. Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of sick of the Kelsey brothers. No disrespect if anybody's a fan of either of them or both of them. I just kind of shy away anytime I see them on TV, flip the channel, or if they pop up in my social feeds. So I don't really know what his thinking is or what the plan is for Kelsey moving forward. I think if he was smart, he would just put a ring on it with Taylor Swift if she'll have him, because she's got $1 billion in the bank, and just call it good, right? Swift will be around in 25, in Shauno's opinion. Hey, Ricky, thank you for the 23 TikToks. All in all, you thought the Super Bowl was pretty bland. Yeah, same here. It was, I watched it all the way through, but it would have been easy to shut it off at halftime. It felt like the Eagles had it by halftime. And then, Kansas City had the ball coming out to start the second half, and that didn't get any better for them. Absolutely got ran off the field, and it's like, all right, I don't think they're going to find a way to turn this around. Not that I wanted Kansas City to turn around necessarily, but I was hoping the game would get exciting at some point. And it was just an Eagles avalanche. But I got to give the Kelsey brothers some credit, though, even if I'm not a huge fan of either of them. Those guys have marketed the living heck out of themselves. They're everywhere. I feel like anything I turn on, it's one or the other is being featured on it. I'm seeing Jason on Chunky Soup commercials. I'm seeing Travis all over the place on different commercials and podcasts and all this stuff. You hope the Chiefs don't make the Super Bowl in 2026, especially Kelsey doesn't retire. So you don't want Swift at the Niners Stadium. Oh, are the Niners hosting 49ers? I guess they are. Rick, he had some monetary reasons for rooting today. Hey, Rick, I can't get too much in that discussion while I'm live, But please join Underdog. Use my code DYF. They'll take great care of you. They got all kinds of fun stuff happening, especially right now around Super Bowl time. The big game, as they call it. Sad thing is, you think the Chiefs make it back unless Allen stops choking and Lamar can do something in the playoffs. Yeah, it'd be an interesting offseason. We're gonna get some musical chairs at quarterback too, right? I would imagine Kirk Cousins lands somewhere. Russell Wilson's probably going to go somewhere. Don't know that they'll be in a prime starting spot. Of course, Mahomes, Allen, and Lamar should all be set with their teams, moving forward. Yeah, if Burrow gets a defense, yeah, they could be a factor for sure. I wasted a timeout when he slid out of bounds on that throw to get into the goalie go situation. Not wisely, but I thought he was down in bounds for a moment. All right, we got him to stop the clock. So if he takes 3, we'll have time to at least try to get a field goal. Bengals, Niners, Super Bowl. Yeah, that'd be a throwback to the old days. Let's see. Already there for Rick. Hey, no problem, Rick. Yeah, they've been a great sponsor, so I always just try to give them the plug whenever I think about it. The more folks I can send to them, hopefully they'll keep me, moving out years into the future. So let's see. Commanders should pick up T. Higgins in free agency. The Daniels has another guy to throw to. T. Higgins isn't a free agent, though. As far as I understand it, I believe they're going to tag T. Higgins and trade him. So they'd have to give something to acquire MJs. You do like Burrow. If anybody gets out of the AFC, Josh would like to see the Bengals get there. An hour till what? Till the stream ends. We need you guys to follow, share, like, subscribe, all that stuff, Dylan. If you do that, you'll have more time to our time bank. So please follow, share, and like. Yeah, the hours, how long we'll be streaming. It's the fear of missing out timer, Dylan. Do I think Darnold stays with the Vikings? I think the Vikings would be making a big mistake to let him go. Although I keep seeing that they're going to go with J.J. McCarthy. Allen, Burrow, or Stroud would be nice to see in the Super Bowl, says 49ers media. 49ers hanging out with us in the purple chat. Not my best throw. Right into the middle of the field. Didn't get much yardage there. Crazy, you're looking at the offseason. So different after winning the Super Bowl. Tonight was a very good night in all regards, says Mike. Not if you're Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, that's all covered up. Let's throw it away. So Mike, how are you doing, bud? Welcome back to the stream. Mike plays games. He's hanging out with us in the purple stream. If I could type, I'll shout him out. Should shout out Josh as well. Let me just run this double post action. Hopefully it'll work out. Glad the Chiefs lost, but was hoping for a closer game for Rick. So many years ago, I was watching the Patriots. And they were losing big to the Eagles, right? You guys might remember that game. I was thinking, man, I hope the Patriots get back in this game. I don't want the Patriots to win, but I want them to get back into it. And I was kind of feeling that way tonight. But I'm glad there was no big meltdown there. Well, 4th and 3, that's the end. Dang it. I thought I had the receiver in over the top. I had to let him get down there. So really let this game slip. We'll try the Super Bowl mode one more time and then probably go back to seasons. I've heard this game mode's pretty sweaty, but I'm trying to play this the Super Bowl mode. Kansas City fan, at least we held Barkley under 100. Hey, Rylan, it looked like you guys were selling out against the run, and you did a decent job against Barkley, but Hurts kind of tore it up, right? Eagles won. No kidding, Wolf. No spoilers in chat, OG Wolf. I had it DVR'd, bud. I wasn't expecting anybody to tell me who won the Super Bowl. Come on, Wolf. Yeah, we know the Eagles won. We're celebrating with the Eagles, buddies. Let's see. You hate Kansas City, but Barkley didn't do good. I think Barkley did fine. I mean, he was running for decent yardage. I don't really know what his yards per carry was, but he was decent out of the backfield receiving too. And then Gainwell, I thought, was okay. Making fun of Drake for suing over the song was the best part for Mike. Kendrick's halftime show was everything you wanted, besides the one song choice he would have picked differently. I didn't think he did a very good job, Mike. And I'll tell you why. Not just the old head onk style. Hey, I liked Eminem and Jay-Z in my day. But I couldn't hear him, Mike. I had my television up pretty loud too. I think it was more blame Fox for the audio mix, but I couldn't understand his lyrics. I feel like this happened last year, or maybe it was a year prior, but I feel like we've been having some bad audio mixes. I'm guessing if I go and pull up like a video streaming service and rewatch the halftime show, it's probably better. But I probably won't take the time to do it. Oh, geez, we're gonna fumble the ball. Bad start. It was like he was whispering or something. Yeah, I couldn't understand him. That's just not, old head. Oh, I don't like the mumble rap stuff. Yeah, I tried to listen to it. I don't really know any of his songs, to be honest with you. But yeah, I thought Samuel L. Jackson was pretty cool. Didn't care for Serena doing her dance out there, personally. Couldn't hear him sing, says OG Wolf. AJ had some big catches. Yes. He even had that fourth down catch that was kind of a ticky-tack foul that they negated earlier. I thought, oh, here we go. We're going to get all the fans saying it's rigged for KC. Let's see, you didn't think it was awful, but overrated because it's Kendrick Lamar, says Josh. Serena was only there because she's Drake's ex. The particular dance she did, though, considering her sister was lost to gang violence, I think is sketchy. Although she's done that before, I think when she won Wimbledon or something. I mean, it's her choice. Obviously knows what happened to her sister, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of Serena, personally. I know a lot of people are. Nothing beats Michael Jackson's show. I really thought Bruno Mars did a good job, but that was that was the year Seattle won. So maybe I'm just partial to it from the other memories of that night. But yeah, I didn't really feel like Kendrick. I'll say it like this. If you weren't already a fan of Kendrick, I don't think if you tuned in and saw him for the first time tonight, you thought, oh my God, that sounds amazing. Let me go download this guy's album. Let me become a fan. I mean, millions of people watch, so I don't speak for everybody. I think in general, he probably didn't really expand his music that much. They say the halftime performance, people pay to do it. I don't know if that's actually the case, but it's a chance to showcase yourself. If you got some Drake's, some disses in on Drake, I think that's awesome because I don't care for Drake as an artist or a person. But yeah, I couldn't say I was enamored with Kendrick or their performance personally. Hate all the Super Bowl halftime shows where we lost. Brings back the flashbacks. Yeah, Katy Perry was there for the one that we lost on the 1 yard line. So yeah, I stopped liking Katy Perry so much as an artist. Guys, I'm getting my butt kicked in this mode. I may just go back to regular seasons. Hey, all we do is hate, buddy. I learned to hate from Snoop Dogg and Tom Brady. Yes, sir. But you know what I don't hate is when you guys follow. We need you guys to follow, share, and like. TikTok, you're responsible for all the timer. There, we only got 8 followers in 28 minutes. We got to pick up the pace. But yeah, awesome game for the Eagles, JP. You can't overstate it. The Eagles were absolutely dominant in that game. Really from the rip. Tampa Bay, only team not to let up a touchdown to the Chiefs in a Super Bowl game. Even going back to the old days, like Lynn Dawson days. Mike probably doesn't miss on those deals. What's going on, Custom? How's your day going? MK, thank you for following. Lights should have flashed. Sometimes they just glitch out. Let me get them flashing for you, MK. MK, who's your favorite football team? He had me cooked on that. I'm glad we got pass pressure home. Tampa's the only team. Okay, so already read that one. Mike says Tampa's better. Better than what? They were good. They were good years ago. My favorite team's Seattle, Custom. How about yourself? Some of the birds that didn't win the Super Bowl tonight. Let's see. It felt more like a show for Drake than a Kendrick Lamar show, says Jose Zapata. Jalen did pretty good. Yeah, he was great. I really thought Cooper DeJean deserved a shot at Cooper DeJean, right? I think is how they pronounce it. I thought he had a shot for maybe being the Super Bowl MVP with that pick 6. But then I looked at the stats post game, and yeah, Hurts was deserving. He threw for pretty good yardage. Just had the 1 turnover, scrambled for a lot of yards. If you could have collectively given it to the Eagles defense, I mean, I thought their defense was out of this world, but yeah, I think Hurts did enough. Eagles may win again next year. They're loaded. You're not wrong, Goliath. Yeah, they look like they should be back in contention for next season. Did I see any commercials I liked? No one mentioned the Stop Hate commercial. I thought that was a good message. I'm trying to think of what else stood out in my mind. There was an Instacart one with like the kind of a lot of callbacks to other Super Bowl commercials, like little hot dogs that were running around. That one got my wife and my daughters kind of happy to see just kind of all the silly animations in it. So that one I guess was okay. Not going to make me start using Instacart more or anything, but I thought it was a decent commercial. Surprised they came back 20 points, says JP. Defense wins championships, says Carson. It did tonight. NFL getting messed up. Letting that offense get Barkley, the only thing they've been missing. Oh, yeah, Barkley's a great addition to Philly. Oh, the David Beckham commercial. Yeah, that was a decent one late in the game. Yes, the Stitch one was good early in the game, too. Yeah, forgot about that one. But yeah, the Stitch one was good. I asked the kids, because they were paying attention at that time, oh, do you guys want to go see this movie? And my son's like, no, I want to see the new Paddington Bear movie. But he saw the trailer for the Paddington Bear movie when we went and saw Dogman the other day. So I guess that one's more in his memory. Probably because he saw more of the movie in the preview. I tried to step up with Locke there, that didn't work out. Stitch was Jose's favorite as well. Everybody on their defense is on contract to return. Yeah, Eagles should be good, man. We'll see how everybody drafts and then, you know, how the season goes. NFL, there's always a lot of injuries and all that stuff. But, yeah, Philly should be right there at the top. You like the weird sports joking commercials, does Mike. Zach Braun is really good as well. I'm your daddy. Hey, what's happening? I'm your daddy. Thanks for following. And that one just let out too much to lock it. Probably should have thrown it a touch earlier. It might have still been in that little section between. Let me abort this and go back to seasons. Can't say I love the Super Bowl mode. I've heard it's sweaty, and I haven't been sweating the game a whole lot last 3 weeks or so. So we'll go play a season instead. Good game to the Eagles guy. You want the lights to flash? I'm going to restart them. They're not flashing automatically. I'm having to manually flash them. Cooper getting the pick six on his birthday as a rookie. What a wonderful birthday present for him, man. But he deserved it. He read Mahomes really well. That was the throw that I really kind of put on Patrick Mahomes more so than I would put on the other interception. The other interception, he was getting shoved over by his lineman. And I think that was Sweat that was driving the lineman into him. But yeah, it's a Donyell Marshall jersey there. Hence the name DonyellFreak. How's your day going, Angelo? It's nice. Brandon Graham got his last game in the Super Bowl. Good way to go out. Post-game, Graham didn't confirm his retirement, so Josh is still going to hope. Casey had a lot of flakes, says JP. He's got to be a top defender later when he gets older. I think he's an awesome defensive back already. I mean, he might get better over the next couple of years. Oh, Kansas City had a lot of flags. First couple of key flags I thought were ticky-tack. I thought the Brown play was a little bit like they probably could have let it go, although he did get the guy by the face mask. And then they got one on Kansas City, I think, on the ensuing drive. Then otherwise, I thought the game was pretty well officiated. I know Brady was kind of jumping around saying, oh, they let the players decide and all that type of stuff. Honestly, I don't know if I went into the Super Bowl mode or regular seasons. It's going good. You're happy the Chiefs lost finally, says Angelo. It was his first interception. Whoever's sending those red chat reactions, we love it. Thanks, guys. Hey, Kilo, what do you think about Ben Simmons to your Clippers, buddy? I wish Golden State could have got him, although I don't think we have the ability to get anybody on the buyout market. Sweat and Milton Williams, upcoming free agents. They earned a bag from some teams tonight. Indeed, they did. If you guys are in TikTok chat, you're controlling the timer. The timer's running down there, top right corner. So please follow. Following adds like 20 seconds, everybody that follows. If you have any friends online, please share the stream with them. The share adds some time, and if they come through and follow, that'll add time. If you're able to send a gift or subscribe, of course, that'll add time. Hey, Pistons are playing some decent basketball, right? Hope it does something for Kilo. About to come back. Any suggestions? I'm about to phase out of the game, to be honest with you. But Shoot, I don't know how long it's been since you played. I mean, my advice is kind of the same, Kilo, which is just going to be the basic stuff is like play the most recent solos first and work your way back. There's Black History Month solos that you can do, and you can get tokens to power up one of the players from that deal. I thought I was gonna step up and pull him in. That was a terrible throw. Sorry guys, my play is bad. Kilo's asking me for advice. I should be asking him. But yeah, those are probably worth doing. I know we got a Super Bowl program I haven't dove into too much. So on the Black History Month, it's like score 10 touchdowns with a certain player in your lineup type of thing. So I have a lot of backups right now that I wouldn't normally use. But I still have my theme team at 40 Seahawks. That way I can get the tokens for Nuwusu, who's Seattle theme team guy. Oh, no problem, Hill. Yeah, no, I'm not playing well at all. But if I just played you, yeah, good game too. Were you the Lions guy? Derek, thanks for following. Anthony, thanks for following. But appreciate you not stream sniping, because some people like to come in and they watch you call their plays and stuff. It's kind of corny. Kappa, welcome back. Good to have you back in the stream, Kappa. Boy, these guys have defenders that just close out the space that I think I have. I thought that was going to be a touchdown to Lockett. Was the Raider guy. Went till the last play. Oh, yeah, that was a decent game. Yeah, you definitely stormed back on me on that one for sure. Hated the interception I threw, but I'm throwing too many interceptions in that. I'm getting away from the run. I don't know if I like this Evans card I got that much from the MCS thing. So glad the Chiefs lost for Skull Kid. Main priority needs to be re-signing Braun, says Josh. Josh, Shauno, any other Eagles fans that are listening, if you guys are still here. Shauno, I know, is celebrating tonight. Does this one feel sweeter to you guys than 2018? Does it feel the same? Maybe it doesn't feel as significant because it's the second time you've seen your team win a Super Bowl. I've only seen Seattle win one, so I don't have multiple ones to compare to. I say when Golden State won their second one between 15 and 17 when Durant came. 15 was a little bit sweeter because I never thought I'd see the Warriors win a championship, to be honest. Warriors were a terrible franchise for like 2 decades since I've been following them. Bye-bye Chiefs, says Brandon. School Kid, he's a Steeler fan. Amazing to see another team in Pennsylvania get the win. Benched him after 2 games because he fumbles all the time, says, is it Hill? Is it him Polo? I'm not sure how I should pronounce that. HLIM Polo. Yeah, he's cool. I may go back to powering up my Sean Alexander and use the Evans as the backup or something. Can't wait for Oklahoma City to win one for J-Dub. Good run. Never seen your Titans win a Super Bowl. Did see the Warriors get that NBA title for Brandon. Josh's first one, he cried like a baby. This one, so sweet. Redemption, you guys. Remember, some of the Eagle fans in the preseason thought Devin White was the answer at middle linebacker, says Mike. If you were an Eagle fan, probably feel equally special because you toppled 2 dynasties. I saw somebody say the Eagles prevented 2 three-peats. Because I think the Patriots won the sandwich around the Eagles' loss, right? Or is that not the order of how things went? Who's my favorite player? Right now is DK. Probably have Gino just a little bit behind DK, but I like DK a lot. DK always feels like he could do something explosive whenever the ball's in his hand. Okay, so Josh is confirming what I was thinking. Yeah, somebody had that comment on Reddit, and I had to do a little double take on it. Hey, Ka, thank you very much for the rose on TikTok. Yeah, JSN and DK are a nice combo. They had one against the Falcons, then it was the Eagles, then it was the Rams. Pats won before and after they lost you guys. So if they would have beat the Eagles, hypothetically, they could have been the 3-peat team. Everybody like him. This man's a legend. Hey, Acuna, just wait till I'm playing MLB The Show since you're a big baseball guy. We'll get on the show eventually here this year. Also love rewatching that Rams game, even if it was very boring, says Mike. Did I like the Super Bowl? It wasn't my favorite Super Bowl. Of course, favorite Super Bowl is going to be if your team's winning it. But, we've had a lot of exciting Super Bowls of late. This one felt like it was over pretty early. I think it's an amazing Super Bowl if you're, an Eagles fan, because it probably wasn't super stressful into the second half. I mean, there's always a stress, it's not over till it's over, but, if I had told you Kenny Pickett was going to be playing the fourth quarter for the Eagles, you probably wouldn't have felt good. If you're an Eagles fan, right? You would have thought something happened to Hurts, so no God. But, I mean, yeah, Pickett's in there for mop-up duty, and he's taking victory formation. I kind of thought they might run Jalen out there to get that last snap, but it is what it is, man. Pickett can kneel down for him just as easy as anybody else, and yeah, they just dominated it. Kind of boring. The Chiefs were giving up after the second half that they could come back. I mean, I thought Kansas City battled till it was kind of apparent mathematically that they were out of it. I want to say with about 7 minutes left, Mahomes was doing this and bringing the guys back into the huddle instead of running no huddle because they knew they weren't going to be able to have enough time. Don't think the Chiefs ever stopped. They just played bad. Yeah, that's what I think too. I think Philly was just better today. So hey, thanks guys. We got 13 followers on TikTok. Everyone that follows extends our timer. I think we started with 75 minutes, so we'd like to do a longer stream. We just need more folks to come through and hit that follow button. Or if you're in the red chat, please subscribe. If you're in the purple chat, please follow there. Same issue, the 2021 Super Bowl. Mahomes very bad under pressure now, it seems. I thought their offensive line looked terrible, but I'm seeing people just jumping off the top rope onto Mahomes' head. I don't think Mahomes played a good game. I'm not trying to defend Mahomes for laying an egg, but man, I thought that offensive line was getting bullied by the Chiefs' four-man rush a lot. Colton, I'm locked in on chatting with you guys. We got 3 chats going. Gameplay secondary, Colton. I mean, I'd prefer to win for you guys, but it's not life or death. I'm not Sirianni. There's no Super Bowl parade for me if we win this game. Definitely didn't help himself with those first 2 interceptions. I didn't really fault him much on the second one. His left tackle's getting driven into him. The one he threw to Cooper, though, I thought was a bad throw. 16 pressures, 6 sacks, 0 blitz. Insane. Try to leave that out to McCaffrey. Jordan Love clears Mahomes. Isaiah, I think you bumped your head, buddy. But maybe tonight. Yeah, Mahomes had a bad game. Hey, Baker, thanks for following. Why am I playing Drew Lock? Why not? He's the best Seahawks quarterback there is. I'm running a Seattle theme team. Who should I be using? This Lock's 95 overall. Probably should punt, but whatever. We're here to have a good time. Let's go for it. Cooper one was just him throwing it right to him. Yeah, it seemed like he was trying to force it too much, the one they threw to Cooper, in my estimation. Oh, needed like 1 more second. Square was opening up. All right, let's see if we can get a defensive stand. We need it. That deep ball tutty by Mahomes in the 4th was crazy. Yeah, he threw some cool garbage time plays for sure. Probably helped out some fantasy players and stuff, but yeah, rough game for Patrick. NFL free agency is fun. Who are the biggest free agents coming up? I know we got Debo and Myles Garrett on the trade block. I guess T. Higgins is up there, right, for free agents. But we expect a sign-in trade or a tag-in trade, I imagine, for T. Higgins. Goodwin, Higgins, Cooper, Diggs, says Mike plays games. Worthy's a stud. Can't believe the Bills traded their pick. Yeah, the Bills really could have used Xavier Worthy for their lineup. Goodwin's being tagged, so he won't be on the list as Mike. All right, let me see if I can throw my way back in this game. I'm going to get my butt kicked most of these games tonight. Javon Holland is another one I'm hearing in purple chat. Offensive line is good, says Josh. Oregon Ducks legend, Javon Holland. trying to step up through the line, but this guy's pass pressure too good. And I couldn't get him to animate. So I don't know if I went back into Super Bowl mode by mistake or if I went into seasons. I'm trying to go into seasons. I may have made it to Legend last night, but holy cow, every game I've played has been sweaty. Plus, I'm not trusting the run game. But all right, good game to the Packer guy. Let me try to get you guys some wins before our timer runs out. These games have not been super enjoyable to play, but I'm enjoying the conversation at least. Trey Smith, what is it? Michikai, Becton. Becton really surprised Mike Plays games. All right, there's another upgrade token and a captain token. Let me get my guys powered up. Maybe that'll help a bit. Trying to get that Nwosu fully powered up and then get back to our regular lineup here. I don't like that you have to go open the tokens, because yesterday I had that token and I went and got it and tried to apply it and didn't realize it was in a pack. Sweetie? Who's Sweetie? I thought you had Sweetie coming for Valentine's Day. But what's happening there, Queen? Good to see you in chat. Let's see. There's always big trades. You think Debo and Garrett happens? Yeah, draft will be fun for everybody. My team's been out of it for a while now, so I'm glad we're on to the off season, I guess. All right, let's power up Nwosu. Had a bad weekend. Well, hey, we're going to turn that weekend around. Thanks for being here. Please be sure to follow, share, and like, or thumbs up, subscribe, react if you're in red chat. Myles Garrett, you're a Buccaneer, says Mike Plays Games. All right, let's get Elam powered up a little bit more. I got almost 250,000 coins. You need about 400,000 for most of the cards, at least the ones that I want to get. Would like to get Brian Bosworth or Levon Kirkland's card for middle linebacker as my user, but dang it, I didn't mean to go in the Super Bowl thing. I meant to go into seasons. Riley, thanks for following. Let's see, are we in Legend? No, we're in Veteran. All right, it shouldn't be too much of a sweat fest there. 11, 6, 22. Hey, thanks for following, 11. Yeah, we need more followers. You guys follow, it adds time to our timer, lights flash, all the good stuff. How's our time bank looking? We got 40 minutes guaranteed. What's happening, Grim? Thanks for following. How's your day been? I'm well. Yeah, good to have you there, Grim. Let's see what I want to see the Seahawks do. They got to address the guard positions and center position. I'm glad we moved on from Ryan Grubb. I wish we would have fired Jay Harbaugh. We did another Nepo hire in Clint Kubiak, but hopefully Kubiak works out. But I don't know. I feel like we were kind of a mirage 10-win team. That Mahomes game was atrocious. They made him look like Will Levis, says Diego. Yeah, it was a bad game for Mahomes. I really think we got to credit the Eagles front, the four-man front that was doing so good consistently throughout the night. Those guys rotating in, getting pass pressure. And I think we can criticize the Chiefs' offensive line and their blocking scheme. I think once it was apparent Mahomes was constantly under duress, they probably should have kept in an extra tight end. Maybe put a tight end in the backfield. Maybe they could have adjusted a bit faster than what they did to try to slow down that Eagles front, because the Eagles were just ripping through there. I'm good, though, Grim. Grim, how are you doing, buddy? Queen, do you want to tell us about the bad weekend? Or do you want to just move on to Monday? Let's see. You don't know how well it would work. Think a team should take a shot on Evan Neal, move him to guard. Says our main man, Mike Plays Games. Don't understand why the Chiefs weren't blocking more. Halfback wasn't staying in to block at all. Yeah, it was like they were just still running a lot of spread out stuff, and they were just getting cooked on it. And you think, like, you know, Andy Reid's seen everything in his career now. You think Andy would have adjusted a bit faster. So maybe it was more the offensive coordinator. Maybe the Eagles did a good job of disguising how they were going to get that pressure in there, but they just dominated up front. BB, thanks for following. Who's your favorite NFL player, BB? I gotta run the ball more. I'm the type of guy, if I throw too much, I start turning it over way too often, especially when I'm running my mouth, reading chat and yapping here. Dude, he looked amazing. Yeah, Cooper had an amazing rookie season, and what a way to perform as a rookie in the Super Bowl. Horrible weekend. Phone broke this weekend on a fishing trip. Oh, are you under like any type of insurance, Grim, or no? So this guy's running one of those loop blitzes. I'm not sure if those are still as effective, but I know you're supposed to run like play action and then take the play action off. So let's see if that helps. Try to drive that down to lock it. That'll work out. They definitely buffed some things well. Couple throws Mahomes forced because he felt pressure when there wasn't any. Yeah, I feel like Mahomes got his internal clock sped up and he was just trying to get it out too quickly. After first couple drives. He had a couple plays where he did a nice job of evading and dancing around the way that he does, only for it to get called back too, with different holding plays. Let's see, FWHK. What's happening in FW? What's that an abbreviation for, if I can ask? I was trying to step up and hit McCaffrey. He was in space, but stepped into the pass pressure instead. Let's see. Mike says you'll have to watch a lot of the tape, but I bet they'll be running a lot of experimental stunts at Tampa Run in 2020 against Mahomes. Oh, that throw was there, but I had lock in motion. We'll send out the field goal unit. Hey, Tony, thanks for following. Had to pray to the TikTok gods for another way to download it. Dude, I hope you find a way to get on there. How are you on there right now, Grim? Are you on a backup phone or something? But without the blitzing. Yeah, they may have gone back into those annals of beating the Chiefs history. Who knows though? The new phone. Where do I think Debo goes? I personally wouldn't be clamoring to get Debo. I saw some people saying Ravens or Steelers would be a landing spot for Debo. But yeah, I don't know. He's a guy that hasn't been healthy. Seems like Shanahan's ran the tread off the tire there. I know he had pneumonia, and yeah, he's one of those diva receivers. So I'd be hesitant to give up a whole lot for Deebo Samuel if I was a general manager that was interested in him. You're able to get off their website? Oh, can everybody get off the website then? Hey, Riley, thanks for likes. Yeah, we definitely need those likes, follows, and shares there on TikTok. Oh, yeah, Patriots would make sense, too. Let's see, the defensive line is very deep this coming draft. You're prepared to draft one, says Josh. That throw was off the mark, but we weren't able to get a play on it. Yeah, TikTok definitely lost some of the momentum from when they went dark. For me as a content creator, it seems like it's tougher for people to load up the GIFs and subscribe and stuff right now. I didn't care for the halftime show, Wyatt. It sounded like just a bunch of mumbling to me. And I know I'm an old head and I'm an unk and all this different stuff that that you get called as an older streamer. Didn't mean to keep jumping there with the edge rusher. But I really couldn't hear Kendrick's lyrics, and I'm not familiar with his music to, know what songs he was singing or anything like that. I think it's funny he got some disses in on Drake because I don't care for Drake as a person. He's gotten on my nerves over the years at the Raptor games and stuff. But yeah, I wasn't overly impressed with Kendrick's show. Even the pageantry I didn't think was that amazing. I thought Samuel L. Jackson was pretty cool. I didn't care for Serena Williams and her dance. I'll just kind of leave it at that. I addressed it earlier on my thoughts on it. Yeah, the game was an ugly game. It was a fun game if you're an Eagles fan or if you have the right the right plays on it for some type of fantasy deal. Speaking of that, please be sure to download Underdog. Use my code DYF when you join. They'll take great care of you. But yeah, it was an ugly game. Happy for the Eagles fans. I got a lot of Eagle buddies that come through. Some of them are chatting with us right now on my purple stream, as they call it. But yeah, as a neutral fan, I would have been happy with an Eagles win if they could have won like on the final possession type of deal, which would have been exciting, or overtime or any of that stuff. Yeah, I'm happy to see Drake taking the L's. Impressive running. He was able to break through the contact. That Hunt card is pretty good. Happy because you're a Niner fan. So there's some Niner fans that can't stand the Eagles though too, Wyatt. But I think more Niner fans probably wanted to see the Chiefs go down, considering they've got you twice in the Super Bowl now. Laser Beam says the Eagles cheated. Lay it on us, Laser Beam. I want to hear how they cheated. Let's see. You don't know. You're watching the refs actually make good calls. It didn't feel real, says Diego. I thought they blew a couple calls early in the game, but I felt like most of the game the refs didn't affect things too bad. I think the Patriots spend a lot of money this offseason, even if it means overpaying. Yeah, I'm sure they're not going to want to repeat what they just did with Mayo. We have the easiest schedule next year, says Wyatt. Yeah, you guys were last in the division, correct? I believe for San Francisco. I don't expect San Francisco to have a huge bounce back, though. I think Ward's leaving, Debo's leaving. You guys are going to overpay for Brock Purdy because I think Brock Purdy's Brock Mitty. So I hope you guys give Brock $100 million a year. Let's see. You're glad the Eagles won. You're a Titans fan for Graham. Well, Wyatt, I hope you're around to talk to me about it next season. But I'm not bullish on the Niners. Then again, I'm a Seahawk fan. Julio Jones running through the Steelers. You guys aren't in the Super Bowl next year. Anybody in any of the three chats think the Niners are going to the Super Bowl out of the NFC? I think you guys would be doing well just to get back over 500. CMC's got a lot of injury history coming off a down year. Trent Williams is getting older. You know, I've already mentioned how I feel about Brock Purdy. I think Shanny may have lost a locker room there. Picking up Salah's a nice addition to the defense, though. Diego, you book it, bud. I don't have $1 million to blow. Exactly, Laser Beam. Though Laser Beam, you did say the Eagles cheat. I want to hear more, Laser Beam. Took a photo of a fish you caught, and it went black with 2 green dots on your screen. Did you take a picture of the fish under the water? How did that happen, Grim? That doesn't sound right. I think the 49ers window has come and closed, says Josh V2. I agree with Josh. As a 49er hater, I agree with Josh. Tempted to go for this, but I think we'll just let the clock tick down and kick the field goal. He did just enough to knock Lockett off his path there. Who's going to be the Steelers quarterback week 1 next season? I feel like it's going to be Kirk Cousins, guys. I feel like they're going to move on from Fields and Russell from what I've been reading. Again, TikTok buddies, please follow, please share, please like. If you're in the stream, if you're on the For You page, please come in and follow. We need more follows to have a longer stream. Mike Plays Game says Jackson Dart will start for the Steelers. Josh is so happy for everybody on the Eagles, but especially for Hurts. Hurts pretty interesting. I didn't know that he kept a screensaver of the confetti, and I guess prior to that, he used to have a screensaver of Tua lifting the hardware when he got benched for Tua back when he was in Alabama for the championship game. Let's see, Uno Devo. What's happening, Uno? Thanks for following. Mike, he wants Jackson Dart for himself there for his Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's see, apparently it was a malfunction. You took it back to Metro, and you had fish on the ground on your phone. Oh, the fish was on the ground. Okay, when you took the picture. Now I got you. Thrask is off contract. You guys will be taking a quarterback. Where's Jackson Dart projected? Because people ask me if Seattle should draft him. I thought he was like a flyer type quarterback. Yeah, this guy's got a lot of little underneath stuff that's working for him. I don't think Seattle's getting Myles Garrett. We're over the cap as it is. I can't imagine we put together a package to get him. We have to shed some veterans. So I don't think we're in the mix for Myles Garrett, honestly. So I don't think we particularly need him. I mean, he'd be great to have, but defensive line isn't the biggest need for Seattle. Buddy with no display name, thank you for following. How's your day been? Finally, we'll get to RG3. Eagles top candidate for Garrett, says Josh. He's been flying up the boards lately, says Mike, regarding Jackson Dart. May go as early as the second round from what Mike's hearing. 2K champ, what's happening, buddy? Thanks for being in the stream. Good to have you there. 2K champ, what's your favorite mode in 2K? You my team guy, career guy, maybe something else. Had man coverage. He just went right past it and got the first down. There's another follower. You guys don't have your display names where I can see them. Oh, there we go. It was in the purple stream. I'm sorry, Jazzy. Jazzy, thanks for following. Former USC player, so he doesn't feel great, says Mike. Just won the bowl, have money for draft capital. Why not go all in on back-to-back? Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, why not go for it? Hopkins, backbreaker there, gets the touchdown with 3 seconds. What's happening, R4? How you been? Yeah, Jazzy, good to have you in the purple stream. You guys are on TikTok. You control the timer. We need more of you to follow. We're under 30 minutes now. Every follower adds time. If you got your friends showing online, please share the stream with them. Let's see. Mike plays games. He says, I'm just going to say a Super Bowl run followed by going all in doesn't always work. Tampa did it, and it didn't work out. Did I go for the Chiefs or the Eagles? Honestly, neither. Had a slight preference to the Eagles because I got more Eagles buddies that watched the stream. I think the three-peat would have been interesting. I think not getting the three-peat is an interesting story, too. Reminds me a little bit of the old days with that Patriot team that went undefeated and then lost. Yeah, we're streaming on TikTok as well. Gosh, I am just coughing the ball up left and right. Terrible way to get even further down. I don't remember who has the ball first here. Jazzy, he likes the redemption story more. Do I think the Seahawks have a chance to make a run next season? Not with the current roster, no. I think we have to get that offensive line squared away. We couldn't run the ball well. Constantly, Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet were getting hit in the backfield, and Gino was under constant duress. As the season progressed, the last 6 weeks or so, the offensive line was a little bit better for Seattle, but Seattle was pretty rough. Speaking of pretty rough, I think I'll concede this one. Let me just get into a new season. Concede this one and one more, and then we'll kick it again if we demote. I feel like I'm playing nothing but sweats, but I think I'm playing kind of badly. Jazzy, he's a Viking fan. Hey, Jazzy, do you prefer them to stick with Darnold or to go to McCarthy next season? All right, playing bad. Let's get out of this division and try to work our way up. Justin, thanks for the share. Stream's good, R4. I wish I was playing a bit better. I think I've fallen behind the grind a bit, and that's affecting things. Certainly having better cards helps. Also, I don't think I'm playing particularly well. Just kind of forcing the ball into bad windows and stuff. It seems to me the defenders are moving faster. Like the windows I think are open are not really there. Sam was doing good in the regular season. Yeah, I think Sam Darnold's a solid quarterback. Like, I would probably bring Sam back on a short-term deal if I could get him back in there. Yeah, McCarthy didn't get his chance. So let's see. Uno Devo, do you think Seattle makes a run? Let me ask you the same question. I think Seattle was really a 9-win team. They got the 10th win handed to them because the Rams didn't have anything to play for. Not Reflex. Thanks for following. How are you, Reflex? Sorry about the ads. Probably concede this one if I get down. If we're leading the whole way, we'll just play through it. But I'm content to start another game. Dude, you kicked my butt. Not Reflex. I have played terribly all night. So I think part of it's on me, but I think I'm also running you guys that are playing quite a bit better than I am. I missed most of the last 3 weeks, so my team's kind of falling a little bit behind too. So I know that's at least part of it, but yeah, sorry I didn't give you more of a game than I did. But yeah, thanks for finding the stream. If you're not using your Prime sub, feel free to throw it old Uncle Donnie's way. Let's see. Try to play better, but yeah, these outbreaking routes, my defenders are just not staying with them. I feel like I need better corners or something. Here's the question of the day, although I haven't even read it to you guys. Would you prefer to be able to talk to animals or be able to talk to plants? That's our question of the night. He's just running that little simple RPO, but it's got that quick hitter to the outside. Not much, bud. I whatever you were asking, I stopped rambling about it. Sorry about the ad run. Oh yeah, McCarthy. He didn't get the chance to play. Yeah, I think you guys could go either way. Brados, hey buddy, thank you for the big resub. He's thanking the Lord that Kansas City lost his Brados. Brados, why don't you like Kansas City? I feel like you would like Taylor Swift. Yeah, this guy's big on the RPO stuff. Brados, we'll get you up on the sub ball. I know Chaos loves Taylor. Hey, what's up, Jesus? How's your day going? If Sam trains JJ, we could get a Super Bowl run. Some veteran quarterbacks, they like to take that mentor role on, and some don't, right? Be interesting to see if JJ learned a lot from him or not. Boy, I thought I was going to jump that route and take it to the house. Just a little late. But this guy's running a ton of RPO action. He's got the Eagles team. Suddenly everybody's an Eagles fan, right? I know the real Eagles fans that have been with me for a while. But yeah, Brados, what you been up to, bud? Great to have you in stream. Thanks for the resub, Brados. Always great when Brados is here. If you guys are in TikTok chat, please follow, share, like. If you're in Red chat, please subscribe, thumbs up, and tap those reaction hearts. Eagles' second favorite team for Jazzy now. He's slightly on the bandwagon. Used to not have him as a second team. Gonna shift into zone coverage because the man coverage is all weird now. Well, you're there, bud. On TikTok, it's the same name. It's DonyellFreak. Yeah, DonyellFreak everywhere. There's all the links. We'll make it handy. Vikings forever though for Jazzy. Yeah, I got jammed up by the lead blocker, so good job. Kansas City loses. Everybody wins, says Brados. TikTok buddy, should I pause stream or keep going? All right, there's CX. Thinking about pausing and restarting because it got kind of quiet there. CX, who's your favorite NFL franchise? If you have a favorite team. Jazzy says the Chiefs and refs era needed to be ended. CX is a Cowboy fan. Who's your favorite Cowboy past and present? I like the Seahawks, bud. Of course, we had a famous cold weather game against your Vikings, what, about a decade ago? That Blair Walsh game. We got really lucky on that one. Yeah, I wouldn't write them off yet. They just didn't get the three-peat. CD Lamb. That's a great answer. Yeah, CD's obviously a great player for those Cowboys. All right, we got 21 minutes guaranteed.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal.
Yeah, Jazzy, that's super not hilarious. So take 10 minutes off and see if you want to be a part of this this stream or not. Yeah, this guy's definitely going Eagles team. You went for the Eagles because you hate the Chiefs for CX. I wouldn't want to trade DK, but I think you have to see what's out there for Metcalf. I think Seattle's just up over the cap so much that they may have to consider it. I imagine what we'll do though is trade Tyler Lockett and trade Draymond Jones or cut him. Chiefs fan, you're not even mad. We didn't show up to win. CX, hey, hate to see you go, but thanks for hanging out with us. DK's making pretty good money. I think he's making like 25 million a year or something. So yeah, if you haven't followed, please follow. And yeah, if you're going to be a clown, you'll get sent under the bridge. Let's see if we can get the offense going. Like, I had a pretty good drive there. Thoughts on the Steelers? Steelers are an intriguing team again this coming season. It seems like Wilson and Fields are not going to come back to be their quarterback. So I don't know if they don't go after Kirk Cousins. Maybe they go after Sam Darnold. But they'll have to do something there at the quarterback position. I think they're definitely a step behind the Ravens, unfortunately for them. Without Andy Reid, where Cook says Timothy. Aiden Henry, thanks very much for following. Let's see. Sorry for what you said. Why were you timed out? Apparently you weren't that sorry. All right, so take 5 minutes off. Let's see. If the Browns trade Garrett, they should just blow it up. Yeah, it feels like their contention window is going to be going the wrong way if they trade Myles Garrett. Quanny, thanks for following. How's your day going, buddy? Now, maybe they'll get such a big haul that they'll just instantly be back in the mix to contend, too. What a play from Njoku, right? Got a couple ankles, and we broke a tackle for the touchdown. So we'll take that one to the house. Yeah, that's what we need, right? Been having some struggle games. Nice to get a play go my way and get this thing level. But yeah, no being a clown. No bringing up Seahawks Patriots or any of that stuff. If you've been with me a long time like Josh, yeah, okay, that's one thing. If you're just coming in, first time chatter, trying to be a troll, hey, we've had better trolls in here before. All right, TikTok, what do you guys think? Should I restart stream? Should I take 5 minutes down, or should we keep going? Liam says today's his real birthday. So what was the other day, Liam? Was that your fake birthday? Come on, Liam. But Liam, how's your day going? Yeah, thanks for being here. But every day can't be your birthday, Liam. I think Liam told us it was his birthday like Friday night. Man, I thought we had the pass breakup, but he's able to hang on. All right, TikTok, here's what I'm going to do. We will stop the stream right now, and then we'll resume in a minute. So if you're in TikTok, please join us on YouTube or Twitch. Same name there. And I'll come back in, I don't know, like third quarter of this game. And we'll see if we can get the For Your page pushing harder when we resume. But yeah, please join me, DonyellFreak, on all the other socials. We'll be right back on TikTok soon. I'll stop the timer right there. We'll put the pin in it, and we'll give TikTok one more shot to really drive the algorithm. Always just got to get that activity going on TikTok. It's your birthday party. It was your birthday party. Hey, that's all good. How was your birthday party? What'd you get? Your team drafted Jalen Rigor over Justin Jefferson. You felt the pain. Trust me, you don't troll anybody other than the Cowboys for Josh. Yeah, it's like, oh, hey, this guy likes the Seahawks. Let me bring up the worst moment in Seahawk history and see what the streamer says. I usually don't say anything. I usually just bring out the band hammer. What's up, Port? Are you an Eagles fan, Port? Got a gaming chair, has a footrest. Oh, that's nice, Liam. Is it like leather, or is it like mesh? I like those leather ones, but they get too hot for me in the summertime. Your ISP had an outage. It's affecting the internet. I'm sorry, Brados. That stuff is super annoying. Got the leather one. Not really a fan. Good to see them win, says Port. Yeah, terrible stuff, man. You're paying for your internet, especially if you stream like I do, right? Try to get on and do your stream, and it's like, oh man, the internet's not cooperating with me. So now I can't stream tonight. The other day PSN was out, so I know a lot of people weren't able to do their content that day. Thankfully for me, it wasn't a day that I usually was going to be able to stream anyways that night. But yeah, that kind of sucked. Then I think they only gave them gave us like 5 days of extra service. They should have given us a nice game for the inconvenience, in my opinion. Then again, easy for me to say it. I'm not the one that's dealing with PlayStation's bottom line. But PlayStation keeps charging more and more for their online service every year. Yeah, Mahomes had a struggle game. I think you got to give the Eagles defense a lot of credit for that, though. But yeah, he made his bed and he had to lay in it, right? To say the least about Patrick Mahomes for that game. I went for the hit stick and I whiffed. That kick is good. I guess the NFL is going to get rid of, or they got rid of the say no to racism stuff that they used to have in the end zones. So apparently the NFL cured racism, right? But I don't really know why they felt like the need to stop having that there. It's a good message, right? No reason not to have it. All right, here we go with Lockett. I was reading about Jeffrey Lurie. I guess he's an excellent owner. A lot of them are kind of scummy, the billionaires that run these franchises. But I was reading Lurie's a guy that does like a ton of charitable stuff there in Philadelphia area. So that's nice for him to get the win as well. Just like in the stream. Hey, Liam, I'm glad that you're there. I do, I do like the NFL more than college. I like the game more. I like the sport more at the NFL level. How's your day going, Debbie and Franklin? Man, I just keep coughing the ball up. I did say, though, if we got too far down in this game, we would call it. Let me take it to the third quarter and see where we're at. We'll resume TikTok for that 20 minutes and see if it starts popping. I feel like I need to play down a rookie and get my my confidence back up here. Like, what is he doing? I'm trying to get these guys to press up. Why is Witherspoon going off away from his man-in-man coverage there? And he'll take a timeout. All that just to not snap the ball. Looking like the real-life Eagles. Dismantling their opponent here. And we got a quick hit on Ertz, but he's just going to bounce off of it. So, all right, let's go to a new season. Switched to Xbox a few years ago. First time ever, like this generation of console more. Guys, I have played absolute garbage. Thanks for sticking with me. We'll resume TikTok here after we get our next game lined up. But yeah, that was ugly. Although I did jump out of the games a little early. I mean, I know you got the shot of coming back, but I would need some serious rubber banding the way that I'm playing. Yeah, Xbox, I think, had the better console this generation, too. All right, let's give TikTok one more shot. We'll start up our timer again. TikTok should be running, although I don't see it working yet. Oh, there we go. All right. Let's see. I'll move the timer up to 19 minutes so that way we didn't rip anybody off there on TikTok. All right, here goes the timer. If you guys are browsing in, please follow, share, and like. Yeah, I thought the line was bad, although I think Mahomes struggled at times too, Vortex. Who was I cheering for? I was really cheering for a good game, and we didn't get much of a game out on that one, Liam. If I had to pick who was going to win, like if I was a deity and I had the power to pick, I would have given it to the Eagles because I got more Eagle friends than I do Chiefs friends, but I'm not going to lose sleep over it either way. Wish we would have had a more exciting game, though, personally. Let's see, Saturn's Rings, Chris, Apursa, Mr. B, Colby. What's happening, everybody? If you guys are on TikTok, please follow, please share, please like. We need you guys to add time to our time bank so we can have a nice long stream. We're resuming stream. We were on a bit earlier. Colby, you wish you knew. But your mom can tell you, Colby. If you really got to know that bad. Let's see, you're confident as a fan. No shot. You thought you were going to dominate him like that. Yeah, that was like beyond wildest dream type of deal, right? I thought I had it with Jimmy for a second. Carlos, Prince, CR, what's happening, everybody? Thanks for being there. Hope you guys will follow, share, and like the stream. Stream runs on follows. One of the worst Super Bowls that Reflect has watched. Not if you're Josh. Josh is an Eagles fan. Guys, would you prefer to be able to talk to animals or to talk to plants? Yeah, that was about as good a game as Josh has ever seen in his life. It's all about perspective in these things. My favorite quarterback right now is Geno. All time, I don't know. I don't know that name, Brados. I'm drawing a blank. Jay, he would talk to the animals if he could. Sebastian, Bob, Mike, Carlos, what's up, everybody? Thanks for being there. Jay, thank you for the TikTok likes. We definitely need the likes and the shares. The like-a-thon is on. The more you like the stream, the further up your profile picture will go. They're on the left-hand side of me. But yeah, Jordan doesn't ring a bell. My defense feels like it's just too slow. Like I feel like my guys are not covering up the space they need to. We'll see if we can bounce back. Eagles left tackle. I did see the stats on the Eagles having such a huge offensive line, but I'm not familiar with many of the Eagles linemen. Vaguely familiar with the left guard and the center they were talking about today. Didn't really know about the Jets guy that had been converted to guard and all that. Till watching the game tonight. Papa Willie, thanks for being there in the TikTok chat. Oh, lights should be on. Lights are not on. Here we go. O-line, yeah, 6'6", 330. They were comparing it to like the first offensive line, how much bigger you guys are than like the old Packers line was. Packers line wasn't too short. They were like 6'3", but they weighed like 100 pounds less on average. Mahomes just played one of the worst games of his career. I think you got to give the Eagles credit, right? The Eagles went in and were dominant. They got a lot of pass pressure, and Mahomes felt like he was trying to get that ball out too quickly, right, at times, Shay, to me at least. They can get out and pull block, which is crazy. Sadly, the Chiefs lost. You wanted that to be the miracle, says Liam. Yeah, it would have been something to see a three-peat, right? In my lifetime, we almost saw the Patriots go undefeated, but the Giants stopped them, and today the Eagles stopped what could have been the first three-peat. DonyellFreak just shared the TikTok live, and Vinny just followed. Thanks for following, Vinny. When you follow, the lights flash, right? And you add time to the time bank up there. So thanks, Vinny. We need it. We need everybody to be like Vinny. Please follow the stream. Eagles do it once again, stopping the three-peat, says WSKT. They did get it done. They deserve all the credit. Josh and any other Eagle fan listening, you guys getting the championship hat, t-shirt, all that good stuff? All right, here goes Julio Jones for a touchdown. So Leinart pulls it down. We'll kick it up and through. Definitely going to try to get the shirt. Not a huge hat guy for Josh. Times are not as good as a Tampa Bay fan. Oh, Mike was just in here. Hey, Mike plays games. Are you still in? You lurking? Mike loves talking Tampa Bay Buccaneers. AJ was doing good. Yes, AJ Brown had a great game. Philly showing once again the defense wins championships while their offense was so balled out. Oh yeah, Philly was good in all three phases for sure. Introverted. If you're on TikTok's For Your page, please come in. Please tap the hearts. That's how you tap. We'd love you guys to follow as well. Yeah, I just can't get into the way of these routes the way that I would like to. My brain's kind of picking up the routes, but I'm not using well enough. I think Jimmy Graham might be cooked. He might be too slow now. Let's see. Do I want to run a game? I don't, Randy. No, I don't play friendlies, Randy. It's an unfriendly stream, unfriendly streamer. See, James, everybody, thanks guys for being there. But I appreciate you coming through and asking, but yeah, it's just not something that I do content-wise. Try to get back there with me and Joe Green, although I don't really want to be user in Joe Green defensively. All right, we'll drag down Steve Young. What's my favorite dessert? Oh, and that's a nice question. I don't know. I kind of got the sweet tooth, bud. I can't tell you off the top of my head. Randy, no means no. So don't be a pest, Randy. Just hang out and enjoy the stream. If you don't enjoy the stream, then go pester somebody else to play with you. But Introverted, how are you doing, buddy? What did everybody have? Like, what was your favorite thing that you ate during Super Bowl Sunday? Those of you that were picking out. I know I was eating a lot. I ate a lot of Funyuns. My wife baked chocolate chip cookies. I cooked hamburgers Saturday, so they were ready to just warm up the patties. So we had a hamburger and stuff. I love Gorilla Tag. Hey, thanks for following Gorilla. Doing well. You're at work on the night shift. Watch the game at work. Banana pudding and with wafers. Oh, nice, Luna. Wafers are good. Josh had a big bag of Reese's eggs from Sam's Club last week. He's been working on them. You and the family actually did tacos for the Super Bowl. Oh, tacos never miss. Nothing against the stream. You want to run a game. Yeah, Randy, it's just not what I do. What's happening, Ahmad? But yeah, as far as favorite dessert, I don't know. I really like those lava cake things you get like at like Chili's or Applebee's or whatever. If we're talking like that type of dessert. Liam, no talking about your age in chat. Not sure if you're serious or not, but yeah, there could be some stranger danger folks hanging out that we don't want trying to get a hold of you. So yeah, keep your age under your hat, Liam. Do minnows. What's that mean, Luna? Been waiting to ask how I felt about the Super Bowl. I feel fine. Yeah, I had no dog in the fight or whatever the proper saying is for that game. I was just hoping for a good game. Had a ham sandwich this year at work, working during the game for Introverted. Oh, nice. Does your work happen to supply you guys with lunch and dinner and that type of thing, Introverted, or no? It's from the King of Queens. Oh, Domino's. Is that what you meant? I'm sorry, bud. The way it was phrased with the spacing, I was reading it wrong. And maybe that was the way Kevin James' character said it or something, but completely threw me off. Yeah, I watched all the King of Queens episodes back in the day. Thought it was kind of a boring considering most of your none of your teams were in it. Cafeteria closes early in the night. You're working the hospital. Oh, that's right. I think you told me you're hospital staff. Can McCaffrey get it? You can't. Nice user pick. Son of a gun. Was trying to get it all there before the end of the half. Let's see. So he's offensive tackle, plays for the Eagles. Is he Australian then, Brados? I'm guessing he is, right? Pretty sure I saw an Australian flag on the podium. Randy, I've told you no like multiple times. Now I'm timing you out. No, Randy. I mean, I told you no first, and I told you no politely, and I cleared your message. But yeah, Randy, no, I'm not interested in running a game with you. You're closer to getting permanently banned than you are running a game with me. That Cooper pick was nice, dude. That was an amazing play. So he is Australian. Who's my favorite actor of all time? Good question. I don't know, man. Maybe Will Ferrell or somebody. I really enjoy comedies. I enjoy Will Ferrell's. Probably Steve Carell, actually. But Ferrell's up there. Some of Adam Sandler's work, although Adam's definitely melded in on a lot of his movies too. How about for yourself, Devian? Favorite actor of all time was the question. I thought I had him in behind Revis. I did. Probably needed to wait an extra step. Favorite MLB player, currently or all time, Malachi? But yeah, I'm starting to throw the ball too much, and that's what happens. I start making bad reads. But we'll battle here. Let's fight. Let's see if we can get back in. Brado says I like Charlie Chaplin because I'm old. Currently, probably Nathan Miller right now. What do I look for in a man? Not you. I look for somebody that has actually been able to see their manhood when they get naked over the last 5 years. So yeah, not what you're packing there, buddy. So we'll go ahead and move on since you're not what I'm looking for in a man. But your mom knows what I like. Anyhow, users ban. So yeah, Malachi, who's your favorite current MLB player? Hey, I'm glad we got a laugh out of a mod. And Josh. But yeah, the guy was trying to be a troll. Love it when I troll back. Such a nice guy. Hey, thanks, Josh. Yeah, you gotta just kind of roast them, and hopefully they find somewhere else to go and be obnoxious. If they come back, then we just keep popping them. What was that? I don't know. But I tell you what I do know, WSK, we're running out of time. We need more of you guys to follow, share, and like the stream. And soon. Or this might be our last game of the night. Don't let the good times end if you're in TikTok. Ahmad, thank you for the likes there. Right, he'll go up by 6, I think. No, kick short. Important question for Donnie. What do I look for in a Brados? I look for them to be from Australia. And to have some fun facts for me. Garrett Cole is your dream. Always has been to be a pitcher for your local team and to chase your dreams. Yeah, Garrett Cole's been excellent for a while, man. Are you a Yankee fan or Astro fan by chance? Is it weird nowadays you're a fan of teams in some sports and players in other? Nah, sports is just that way, right? Sometimes you might like tuning into an event because of certain players in it. You might just have a loyalty to your favorite team. It may fall somewhere in between those extremes. So I think it's fine. Yeah, just you watch for whatever reason that it's entertaining for you, right? Yankees fan all your life. Your brother and uncle have been all your life from Malachi. Yeah, my favorite current Yankees Judge, but they've had a lot of great players there over the years. A lot of Oakland A's have ended up in the pinstripes. If you're not going to go for the Yankees, you go for Boston. Ooh, big time rival there. Dark Specta, buddy, thanks for all the support. Dark Specta, 31 months in a row. That is big hype. Dark Specta, what'd you think of the Super Bowl? Liam, my favorite NFL players, DK Metcalf. How about yourself, Liam? Let's see, Luna, he likes baseball, grew up a Red Sox fan because your uncle was a Yankee fan. Flippity off the top row. What's up, Flippity? Great to see you in stream. Thank you for the Galaxy. We want to try to go to more games this year. The Orioles single A team is about 30 minutes away from Josh. Chiefs need to help out Mahomes in several areas. Both sides of the ball. You're not wrong. Jonathan, thanks for following. It's going good, Flippity. What'd you think of the Super Bowl?
It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Here goes Evans. First and goal at the 5. Loved it, did Flippity. Of course you did. Flippity's a big Charger fan. He did not want to see the three-peat. Mahomes, don't be mean in chat, says Liam. Zachariah, thank you for following, Zachariah. Zachariah, who's your favorite NFL player? NRL season starts next month in Vegas. Oh, nice. Who's coming out for that game, Brados? Dude, I am getting my butt kicked, Dark Specta. I keep blaming it on not playing a lot. I think my team's fallen a little bit below player-wise, but a lot of it's on me, too. LeBron says in Mutt. What about in Mutt? I missed something, LeBron, if you had a previous message. Zachariah says Jalen Petrie. All right, Drew Lock. I thought he had the touchdown. Do we go for it? If he's in that same defense, I'll run it. If not, I'll kick the field goal. Who's my favorite NBA player? Probably currently Steph Curry. All right, Lock will get us across the goal line. Favorite non-Eagles player is Justin Jefferson or Max Crosby for Josh B2. Reminder, if you're on TikTok's For Your page, please come through. We need you guys to follow, add time to our time bank. Everybody, please follow Flippity and thank him. He added significant time to our stream. Always find it funny that you like watching sports games. You don't like playing them for Luna. A lot of the sports games are not particularly good. Zacharias is Wimby for, I'm guessing, favorite NBA player. Yeah, I was reading Liam's chat. Liam was asking me who my favorite was. Hey, Flippity, thank you very much for the heart me there on TikTok chat. Flippity, how you been? I feel like I haven't got chat with you for a week or so. Canterbury Raiders versus the New Zealand Warriors and the Penrith Panthers against the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks. Too bad it's not Roosters versus Dragons or something, man. I probably would have been more pumped up for that matchup. But I'll try to keep an eye out for those games, especially if they're on here in, American television. It was dumb of the GM to bring it up. Dude, what about the whole Mavericks thing, right? The Mavericks GM or their team president was saying, Luka doesn't have the right work ethic, essentially. And then we get the news today that Anthony Davis is going to be gone for at least a couple weeks, maybe at least, maybe up to a month. Kind of crazy how that's all worked out. What's up, Noah Mandel? Noah's coming into a purple chat. Oh, I thought I had the pass break up. Let's see. Stetson McCready. Thanks for following, Stetson. How's your day going? Liam, he's a big Steeler fan. Who's your favorite Steeler all time, Liam? Stetson McCready sounds like a country western singer. Sounds like a new injury for AD. Yes, yeah, I think it was. I forgot what they said it was, but it may require surgery. Had to reboot for Noah because of the snowstorm. I saw that route, but I didn't want to give him the deeper route. I am a Seahawks fan. How's your day going, Caden? Abductor. Yes, I think that's what it was. Yeah, that sounds right. Oh, I thought we had the interception. It's touchdown or bust for my opponent. Love the Seahawks. Well, Caden, we love having you here. Please be sure to follow if you haven't previously, Caden. Who's your favorite Seahawk of all time? Mine's Steve Largent for all time. Nope, don't like that. Wilson gets through. I was trying to get on to Anthony Barr. We have to score in a hurry here to pull this out. See, Bronny has 9% field goal percentage, lowest in NBA history. Glad to come across another fan. Beast mode. The 49ers select Brock Purdy. Yeah, what about Brock Purdy? I'm looking for them to select him for $100 million a season, Marcus, and really just cook themselves. Dominic, hey, thanks for following. How's your day going, Dominic? Bronny won't do much for a few seasons. I wonder if he'll keep getting chances once LeBron's out of the league. Pretty sure Dominic's the guy I'm playing. Dominic, were you stream sniping, bud? All right, we're gonna take Dominic out for a bit so he can't see the plays at least. Adrian, thanks for following. How's your day, Adrian? All right, we'll get Lockett on an aggressive catch. Went to the Kings versus Ducks game. It was great. Oh, nice, Flippity. Did you have good seats? Debo trades are to be explored according to the reports. Yes. Hey, country boy, we know. Yeah. No spoilers in chat, country boy. Some people don't know the result of the Super Bowl yet. But yeah, no, Eagles dominated, man. And Julio can't hang on to that one for me, dang it. See, Silas says go Chiefs. Hey, Silas, you got to be pretty happy to see the Western rival go down. Bronny got signed because he makes money. He does. They sold a lot of jerseys with Bronny. That is big facts. Drake is performing his second Melbourne show tonight. Be interested to see how he reacts to Kendrick's Super Bowl halftime performance. According to my friend Brados the Great. And we're down at the 1. Did we go for the win right here, or should we take the field goal? Am I ready for next season? I've been ready for next season for like a month and a half, man. Seattle's been out of it for a minute. See, you're a Hawks fan. You meant no harm. Thought a game between us would be fun. Appreciate the streams. Buddy, you kept insisting on the same thing over and over again. We had to clear the air there a bit. All right, the run, I'll get stood up, and that's that. Oh, man. Wanted to throw the hot route, but it looked like it was pretty covered up. Probably should audible back to the other play and just thrown it away. Heard something like 50 million in jerseys. Oh, I don't doubt it. Yeah, Bronny's got to be getting a lot of jersey sales there. Elite Gamer, hey, thanks for following. How's your day been? Let me get Brados and Dark Spect up on the wall. Let's see. Pop out. No, I told you last time not to do the self promo. Now you're getting banned. All right, on to our next game. Man, got down to the 1 on that throw, and then, yeah, I shouldn't have went for the RPO. A lot of times I can throw that hot route, but that looked like it was covered up. Should have just went for the throw out of the backfield, and if it wasn't there, toss it away. That quick flat out to CMC was the one that I called initially. Gonna get a new pin and rewrite that one. What's happening, Elite? Yeah, how's your day been? Thanks for being here. But yeah, I don't doubt Bronny's not making a ton of money for the Lakers franchise. Do the Seahawks and Eagles what? Do they play each other? What do you mean, Liam? Brados, that's not a wait. I've been yapping about it for a year and a half. The whole move and all the situation around the A's. I don't know how you're just finding that out now. Did I see the game? Of course. Yeah, this is a sports stream. Of course we watched the game. What do you think about it, Elite? You forgot. It's all good, Brados. Baseball's kind of obscure, I think, for most Australians. I know there's some Australian leagues where youth play baseball, but I know it's not, key sport for you guys out there. If you're on TikTok's For Your page, please follow, share, and like. We need more followers to add more time to our time bank. Be like Silas. Be like Flippity. Come on in here and join the TikTok chat. I'm good. What's up, Birthday Cake? How you been, buddy? Alone down here. What's happening, Alone? Thanks for following. So your buddy on the Eagles did win the Super Bowl today. Pretty awesome. Who's your buddy on the Eagles? We got some big Eagles fans in chat. Let's see. Dalton J. Thanks for following. Dalton, who's your favorite NFL team? Fly, Eagles, fly. Hey, I'm happy for you guys that are Eagles fans. Ringo. One of my favorite members of the Beatles. Do I have any predictions for the Super Bowl next year? No, not really. I think it's way too early, like realistically, to know what's going to happen with injuries and free agency and the draft and all that. I would imagine the Eagles are back, not necessarily to the Super Bowl, but they'll be back in contention. I think the Lions will be back in contention. Kansas City, Ravens, Bills should all be contenders next year. John West, thank you for following. Go Buffalo, says Dalton. Philly, probably all torn up by now, says Flippity. Yeah, Washington should be there. Yeah, Washington had huge leaps. Dalton, also a Bills fan. Who's your guys' favorite Bill of all time? Raiders? I don't know, Brados. I'm hoping the Raiders turn it around. I love Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll just went and took over the Raiders as their head coach. But Raiders got they got a lot of room to improve there. Raiders would be doing really well just to get to like 9 wins next season. Be a huge upgrade for them. Getting some hit sticks, no fumbles. Dad's a Raider fan. You're always hoping for them to do well for Josh. Super Bowl color theory logo is crazy. Yeah, there's some interesting results around the colors and the logo, right? Won 3 straight championships. Then he went to Georgia, 2 national championships. Hold on. I'll read the rest here in a minute. And Julian Love gets the takeaway. Slove Card's got some speed to him. Not able to get past quarterback for the pick 6. A lot of room, you mean? We need a new owner, says Luna. I don't know. I mean, you guys probably do need a new owner, but I think Davis deserves some credit for getting Tom Brady, listening to Tom Brady. He said, a decade ago he tried to do that with Gruden, and then Gruden, got taken down by the league, although I think Gruden got taken down by his own actions. But, now he's got Pete in there, he's got Brady in there, and I think he's at least trying as far as Mark Davis is concerned. I don't know that Mark is as bad as, like, Al was late in Al's life. Yes, exactly, Flippity. Yeah, we would need everybody to follow, share, and like. I've already restarted once, so we'll probably just roll with it. Allen or Michael Hyde. Yeah, those guys are great. Excited for Jitney in the NFL. Yeah, Jitney should be fun. Marcus 55. Thanks for following, Marcus. How's your day been? Marcus, who's your favorite NFL team? I was trying to step up and go left there with Log. Gruden was holding the team back. I think if Gruden could have had time to churn everything, maybe he would have been okay. He was only there for like what, a year and a half, Luna, before all the stuff hit the fan, metaphorically speaking. The Eagles made me cry because you're an Eagles fan. You're yelling and talking your stuff at the game, says Sean. I'm guessing tears of joy is what you mean by crying. Do I enjoy this Madden? Yeah, I've had a good time with it. Red and gold for Marcus. Marcus, we're probably going to be friendly rivals, bud. Thanks for jumping in. I'm a Seahawk fan. Yeah, it's a fun game. I don't want to act like it's a perfect game or anything like that. I am partial to EA. EA has been really kind to me as a content creator. I was fortunate to get into their network, as they have like a creator network, so they usually supply like some game codes and stuff for us. No, I don't live in Seattle. Switch, what's up, buddy? I don't know what that means. Veterans Administration. I'm not sure what VA is acronym for. Yeah, a lot of sports games are not great. John West says he hates the Eagles. Been a Chiefs fan since you were born. Hate's a strong word, bud. Gotta have an opponent to have a game, right? We're online. Yes, sir. We're playing online head-to-head. Ready for college football. 26 is Dalton. He hates him and he means it. Hey, what did Snoop Dogg and Tom Brady tell us about hate today? You're a believer that no person should get a 10-year deal. You dislike the Gruden signing. Yeah, that's kind of wild. Let's see. How do I feel about MLB coming up? You feel like they did a couple good things, but you can't get it too excited. Feel like you can get stuck into the animations too much. says Marcus. MLB, I'm not personally excited for. It looks like a copy and paste of the same graphics I've seen since MLB 19. I'll probably still play it just because it usually does well content-wise for me, but if they skip this year, I really wouldn't miss it. Let's see. The Chiefs were the underdog, but nobody realized it, says Sean. Yeah, Chiefs were on the struggle bus that game. I took off out of the pocket a little too early there, in hindsight. No sets and seasons. Yeah, that's good. The next gen thing is, or the current gen is a good thing, right, Josh? But my concern is that they're still bringing over the Switch, and if we're sharing with the Switch, we're not going to have a big upgrade graphically, and the screenshots haven't looked good yet. Let's see, Jeremy, thanks for following. Hey, yeah, it would have been historic to get the 3-peat. Just didn't work out for Kansas City this time. Every other fan base would trade the last 3 years for you guys, though. If you're a true Kansas City fan, got 2 titles and you went to 3 Super Bowls. Nobody's had it better than Kansas City, but there's no parade for being the runner-up. Now it's the Eagles' time. Refs didn't save them this week, says Otika. Switch shoe is coming out. Yep, Switch shoe's coming out. Not sure when, though. Heard rumors about the Bills getting Max Crosby. Yeah, those rumors are probably bunk. I can't imagine the Raiders go give Crosby away, but I could be wrong. Don't tell Santa Cruz. How did I become a Seattle fan? My cousin played for the Seahawks. What's my favorite player? Steve Largent. We got Joe and Santa Cruz asking about my Seahawk fandom. Hey, fellas, since you're there in the red chat, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and send me some reactions, guys. If you're in TikTok chat, please follow, share, and like. The Bears, says Dark Specta. Dark's ready for some Bears football. They stole your team's offensive coordinator. Brados, your team? Brados is a Lions fan now? Gotta go, says Dalton. Dalton, hate to see you go. Love to watch you walk away. Before you go, click on my profile, the little DF logo there on TikTok. If you do, you'll see my bio, my biography, right? In there, there's a link tree. The link tree's got the Discord server. It's got Blue Sky, Instagram, all that stuff. Please connect with us everywhere. We love everybody to join the Discord. Let me link the Discord for the purple viewers. I'll link it for the red viewers right now, too. That route was not what I was expecting. I was worried about the outbreak and route from the other side. John says, you guys never got help from the refs. Everybody gets help from the refs occasionally. It just balances out over time. Unless some teams are favored. Oh, Flippity. Flipping his way into the red chat. What's up, Flippity? Jeez, that thing was right at me and I just used her terribly. I'm not sure if John's for real or if John's a troll. But we'll let John cook for now. So now that football's over, what are you guys looking forward to the most? NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs, baseball getting here, maybe March Madness. Maybe you guys are big Formula One guys, or yeah, what are you into? John's looking forward to March Madness. Got the fumble, but no recovery. MLB baby, says yes sir. Yes sir. Who's your baseball team? Case Keenum can kind of scoot around. Dallas, thanks for following. Oakland A's. Oakland A's don't exist anymore, yes sir. We're the Athletics of Sacramento. Actually, they're just going to be known as the Athletics. But the San Francisco Chronicle did say they'll refer to them as the Sacramento Athletics, in print at least. Yeah, I'm also an A's fan. Bummer about John Fisher owning our franchise. Ruining our franchise as best he can. Although the team should be decent this year, right? We got Rooker back. I expect Butler to take a leap forward. We signed Severino. We got Gio Urshela. Odd to see the A's spending some money. What's up, Apple? Thanks for being there. Gonna go. It's 3:22 for John. John, join us in the Discord. We love your energy, buddy. A little hard to get excited for MLB with the Dodgers, though, says Josh. Dude, feels like if it was played on paper, just give it to the Dodgers already. Baseball's random enough, though. Somebody might upset them. But yeah, Dodgers are stacked. Dalton, you joined? You're putting a question mark there. Let's see. Oh, nice. Yeah, welcome in. Cool player made it in to the server. Very cool of you. Let me update your roles. Thanks for joining us in there. Yeah, you'll never miss a stream. All the buddies are there. We can always talk sports around the clock. Yeah, awesome, Dalton. Thanks for connecting with us. Right, the kick is away. Let's see if we can get ourselves a win here. Under 6 minutes on the TikTok timer. We need you guys to follow, share, and like. If anybody steps up and subscribes, that adds buku time to the time bank. Is Kelsey retiring? I don't know. I haven't seen anything that indicates that he's definitely going to retire. I'll say this much, though. He's romantically linked to a young lady that's worth $1 billion. I would stop bashing my head around and worrying about CTE if I was Kelsey. Put a ring on the finger, sign whatever NDA she wants or whatever. Not NDAs. Prenuptial agreements, and let's rock. If anybody's got the Prime sub sitting around, throw it old Uncle Donnie's way. Yeah, thanks, Flippity. Think Taylor's going to leave him, says Apple. Why would she leave him? Yankees with Soto lost in 5. You don't know, says Josh. All right, Julio up the sideline. I thought he was just going to march right in. How do you customize your uniforms on Mutt? You don't. You have to get the uniforms off the auction house. I just happened to get these a long time ago, Jose. I'm glad we can't customize uniforms. People would do all the cheesy stuff if they could. Bad enough we had those zero chill things with that zero chill filled for a while. She gets no more fame by staying with them. Do you think she's clout chasing by dating a tight end? Apple? Seriously? Who's more famous than Taylor Swift that she could clout chase with? Kanye just followed. Maybe she could date Kanye. I mean, she could date Vladimir Putin or something to get more clout. But yeah, Taylor doesn't need clout from Travis Kelce. Go Seahawks. Hey, what's up, Pangolian? How's your day going? In Noah's opinion, he should retire. Yankees rotation was really good, though. They added Max. Yes, Yankees should be good this year. Dark Spectre says, if I were Kelsey, I'd see what the Chiefs do in this offseason, wait as long as he can to make his decision. Flippity off the top rope with the Galaxy. Flippity, thank you, buddy. Flippity's keeping the stream going. Everybody think Flippity. Be sure to follow him if you guys are in TikTok, purple chat, red chat. He's three-way chatting, man. He's like Bo Jackson. Apple claims Taylor Swift was clout chasing. I disagree, Apple. If anything... Excuse me. Travis Kelce was clout chasing, right? You got me laughing so hard I'm coughing, dude. Jake Moore, thanks for coming in here. Pretty sure she walked out in the 4th. Oh yeah, I'm sure you had inside sources on that one, Apple. Gary, thanks for following. How's your day, Gary? Yeah, let's hydrate. Dalton, I think I missed it, buddy. I'm sorry. Bandman T, thank you for following. Noah, he's had enough concussions himself. You have a little respiratory thing that hasn't quite cleared out, so I do start coughing if I start laughing. All of the city of Philly's going crazy. They should. They're the champions. That's why you don't play much contact sport for Noah. All right, that's the end of the quarter. I think we have the ball coming out second half. Jake, thanks for the likes. We love the likes. We love the follows and shares. If you're on TikTok's For You page, come on down. Please follow. Every follower adds like 20 seconds to the timer. That's how we set it up for today. Dalton, he's ready for MLB 25, ready for college baseball in the game. You hope it's not like Madden 20 where there's 5 teams. That's exactly what it is. It's Road to the Show, and I think they have the rights to like 8 teams. Not 5, but yeah, they don't have a lot of teams. It's not like we got a college baseball game embedded in MLB The Show. It's just going to be part of your Road to the Show journey. Do I think Jason was happy or sad? Probably both, man. Probably wanted his brother to get the ring a bit more than his old teammates. Who do you care about more? Your old, guys that you worked with or your actual brother? But I'm sure he's happy for all those guys that he did play with. Should be a lot of college baseball teams. I think it's just the ones that we saw in the preview, right? I think there's like 8 teams or something like that. I want to say it's like Cal State Fullerton and LSU and some of those schools they got the license to. But yeah, I still want to know how Taylor Swift elevated her career by dating Travis Kelce. Let's see. Use the Texans. Javo, use the follow button. Let's see. Might not buy it. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to deter you from getting the game, Dalton, but I'm definitely under the impression it's just a little segue where you're probably going to play like 4 games of college after you play high school and then you get drafted type of thing. You said the 3-peat wasn't happening. Hey, you were right, Phillies fan. Welcome back in. Javo, Zadex, thanks guys for following. See, there's a ton of Road to the Show guys for content, but that stuff doesn't move the needle if Diamond Dynasty isn't good, says Josh. I agree with Josh. Hey, thanks to everybody that's followed. We got 18 followers. We're always looking for more. Thanks again to Flippity for the double galaxy on our head here. Super excited. Go Birds, says Phillies fan. Phillies fan, will you get to go to the championship parade by chance? Trying to flip this play. Stop flipping, dang it. I got the other controller here. I was thinking keep this controller in the box till the show drops, because I'm trying to flip the play and that right stick is just a little bit cooked. Her album sales boosted after her and Kelsey went public, says Apple. You're glad the rookie Xavier got some action tonight. Yeah, Xavier Worthy had a monster game, although a lot of it was garbage time. But hey, I would take a touchdown in the Super Bowl just to do it. Blaze, thanks for following. Blaze and the Monster Machines. I would read the name off properly, Blaze, but we're live on TikTok and on Red Chat. TikTok's pretty particular about that. Hey, Devil Face, what you should do is come back stronger, join Underdog, use my code DYF, and play all the bonus stuff that they got. But sorry to hear that you lost. Let's see. You got home not long ago from Broad Street. How many sacks did the Eagles have? I thought the Eagles had like 7 sacks. Whenever you're ready to get back in on the saddle, buddy, remember Underdog and my code DYF. If you forget, it's pinned to my TikTok profile. Chiefs lost a lot of people, including APBD. DeJean was the dagger. Yeah, DeJean had an amazing game. That fumble stinks, man. I was moving down there, bleeding clock, about to make it a multiple possession game. I had my guy in X Factor and he coughed it up. Am I from Seattle? I'm not. Let's see. You were cheering for the Commanders. Not gonna lie, they had an amazing season. They did have a great year of war. Oh, and he goes with the run. 4th and 1 incoming. I am a Seahawks fan, Apple. Let's see. Chucky209. What's happening, Chucky? Thanks for following. See, Snead not at cornerback. Hurt the Chiefs more than expected. I thought I was going to smash up with Mean Joe Green, but he's able to slip past. Apple's from Seattle. I'm glad we're not too close to each other, Apple. I think your conspiracy theories would leak into my mind if we were neighbors. I mean, I like Apple. He's a good apple, but don't want him turning me into a bad apple. Oh, I thought he had ran past the line of scrimmage. We'll get the pass breakup. I am more. Yeah, I'm distantly related to Steve Largent. If we're getting the lull out of Dark Spectre, we're doing something right. Do I think Micah can go to the Ravens? Maybe. I don't think the Cowboys are going to trade Micah Parsons, though. My impression is the Cowboys don't think they're out of contention. I think they just feel like they had an off year. I guess time will tell. Apple's a Raven fan. How about Debo Samuel? Can I interested you in a Debo? Micah gets signed or tagged, period, says Dark Specta. I could imagine Debo in a Raven uniform or a Steeler uniform. You're pretty firm. All right. Why are you a Raven fan, not a Seahawk fan in Seattle, Apple? Let's see. We got Eddie Ortega as our latest follower. Everybody be like Eddie. Hit that follow button, please. I was trying to cut underneath it, but reacted too late. Recognized the Texas route too late. Even Jerry knows what that guy means to the team. Them Dallas GMs are slipping on something foul. Man, the Mavericks team president pretty much said Luka had no work ethic today. And then we find out AD is going to be out for quite a while. You're raised in Baltimore and you love how Lamar plays. What city would you prefer to live in? I know you're in Seattle now. Would you prefer to be in Baltimore, or do you like living in Seattle better? I've never set foot in either city. Just curious of your thoughts on where you're at. Apple would prefer to be in Minnesota. All right. That wasn't one of the options I gave you, Apple, but it's fine. Do I play Madden Mobile? Once in a blue moon. How about yourself, Jack? I've never streamed it, but I might one of these years. Nice catch, man. He'll get the layout there. Yeah, Apple's pretty random guy. Oh, he wants to go to Minnesota. All right. You going to become a Viking fan if you make it out to Minnesota? Like, Apple wants to move there. Bad work ethic, averages 29 a game. Yeah, he's 25 years old. I forget exactly how he phrased it, but he's like, guys gotta be healthy and work hard, like Shaq and Kobe and the guys I grew up with. It's like, yeah, Shaq missed a lot of time throughout his career. Let's see, you're a Miami, Washington fan for war. Jack, thanks for following. Great to have you as our latest follower. Let's just go ball carrier conservative and try to hammer this up the middle, make him use up his timeouts, if nothing else. Noah Mandel, he's in the purple chat. He says, I play Madden Mobile. It's fun, but the overalls go up too high. Luka debuted today. I'm more excited about the Warriors and Jimmy Butler playing. But, yeah, Luka in the Laker uniform is going to look interesting. Shaq learned how to train and work hard over time. Oh, no. I thought I had the window there. Should have just ran it and punted. Son of a gun. I set this guy up now. What sport is superior to me? What do you mean, buddy? Every sport's unique in its own way, and if people enjoy it, more power to them. My favorite sport's golf, personally. I don't know what's going on February 25th, Apple. Yeah, golf's my favorite sport. As far as team sports, I like baseball, basketball, and football about the same to watch. I was hoping to get the interception there to seal it. Oh, Lakers versus Mavericks. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that should be a good one. Shaq was like Mike Vick. It came natural for him. Yeah, Shaq was just so physically dominant over everybody, too. There's times it would look like he was a man playing against boys, against other NBA centers. Getting there in the post against some of those guys. We needed the sack. You're going to Lakers versus Portland as Apple. He goes to the run. We'll stop him there at the 1. Final timeout, game on the line right here. Wish Shaq took his basketball career more seriously, says Shaq. Oh, I tried to break that up and I missed. See if he goes for two. Ingram on the Raptors missed that one. Yep, Ingram got traded to Toronto. Not really sure what Toronto's doing with that. And we'll get the game-sealing 2-point conversion fail. GG. But I believe he's on an expiring contract, so I don't know if the Raptors are trying to get him and hopefully lock him up long-term, or if they're just clearing cap space and looking to go elsewhere. Let's put out the hands team. He could recover it, of course. Who's my favorite all-time player? Steve Largen's my favorite player. Man Meat, thanks for the likes there on TikTok chat. Oh, wow. I thought he had the recovery. Holy cow. I don't know how he didn't get the recovery, to be honest with you. It looked like that was in the right spot. He would have needed 15 yards or so and get out of bounds for the field goal. Yeah, we're playing 25. Yeah, if the Raptors bring him back, that's interesting. Ingram and Scotty Barnes. Stream's good. What's up, man? Meat. Thanks for being there. How's our timer looking, guys? We need more folks off the For Your page to come in and please follow if you guys are on TikTok. If you got friends showing online, please share the stream with them. But we'll take our victory and at least play one more. Good game to the Viking dude. That was close. Although I made some tactical mistakes for sure. That late interception, I should have just ran and punted and made him work his way up the field. Ideal starting lineup for the Raptors for Noah. He's going to break us down. See, quickly Barrett, Barnes, and Portel with Ingram. Yeah, that doesn't sound bad on paper for the starting five, Noah. All right, on to our next game. Barrett's got a concussion. T-Mac is Jack's favorite player of all time. Think he could have been top 5 of all time if he lasted longer. You know, it would have been interesting if McGrady and Grant Hill would have been healthy for Orlando. I think they got them both the same offseason. And then Grant Hill started having all kinds of health issues. Grant Hill looked like he was going to be like the face of the NBA for a while. Was amazing with Detroit his first like 4 or 5 years. Been so rough watching the small guards in the backcourt for Noah. I was surprised McGrady went from the Raptors to the Magic because McGrady and Vince Carter were like second cousins. I thought those guys would have been together, you know, through thick and thin. But, you know, sometimes you got to go get paid too. Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, those guys together would have been quite electric. Just I think they would have been. All right, Seahawks and Ravens in this matchup. Got the Evans card, the Bears running back from the Madden Championship the other day. Got postponed because of the PlayStation networks being down. So there's that Evans card. Flippity, thanks for the likes. Let's see, Nolan Olino, thank you very much for the share in the TikTok chat. And Nolan, thanks for following. Lights should have flashed. Sometimes they do their own thing. Let me flash them for you. That sounds a little sus. But here we go. You know what I meant. Yeah, let me flash you real quick. I tried running the mesh out of that formation. And I thought we had a nice play, but defense got home. Yeah, what are we flashing exactly, Josh? I noticed there was some commercial. I really don't remember what it was for, but it was like a bunch of grandmas out driving around, and one of them was like flashing the guy in the bingo hall or something. People were asking what I thought the best commercials were. I don't know if that one was particularly good because I can't remember what the product was for, but that stayed in my mind. But yeah, flashing Donyell. Did you guys like any of the commercials today? If so, what were they? What stood out to you? I think I saw them say it was $8 million for a 30-second ad today. Pretty sure Brady was talking about that for a minute. I should have said out McCaffrey. Let me just block him so I don't throw it to him by mistake. Oh, I thought I had McCaffrey. Might have been able to wait a little longer. He didn't have a ton of pass pressure. This Evans, I put the smart route stuff on him. The Super Bowl commercials kind of suck this year, says Dark Specta. I feel like I'm getting more and more old head unk style, man. I don't enjoy the music. I don't enjoy the commercials. I don't enjoy a lot of stuff. I feel like I'm just like shaking my fist on my lawn or something all the time, Dark. But yeah, I didn't think the commercials were particularly standout this time either. Usually there's like one or two that you just kind of think like, okay, yeah, that one vividly stayed in my memory, and you know, I know what the product was for and all that stuff. Had a good drive, and then we get down there and fumble it out. He'll get a touchback. Let's see, Spades, thanks very much for following. How's your day going, Spades? Don't remember too much that stood out. Also, we're focused on the game for Josh. Yeah, a little different when your team's playing in it. Yeah, the Stitch one was good. Cookie, thanks for being there in the TikTok chat. We'd love everybody to be hitting that follow button if you guys are browsing in right now. Wildcard game. Must be my opponent's wildcard game. Had a good drive. That fumble derailed us. I just subbed in Sean Alexander, too. So he was fresh. It was just a good hit stick that knocked it out. Almost got Jeff Garcia at quarterback. But yeah, I've been on this rant before during tonight's stream, but I really could not understand Kendrick and his lyrics at all. And I think a lot of the criticism goes to Fox and their audio mixing. But, you know, I like rap music. I grew up listening to a lot of hip-hop and still listen to it. But I listen to the stuff that I grew up with, and nothing I listened to today made me say, like, oh, yeah, I got to go, like, you know, download his albums or, you know, start listening to him. I think it's great he got some digs in on Drake, but that's about all I will take from it. What did I think about the Super Bowl? Candy, I think it was kind of a boring game if you're not an Eagles fan. Amazing performance, though, for Philly and a dominant win. Audio was not good while he was out there. Yeah, I felt like I was only hearing Samuel L. Jackson clearly. Jay, I'm an athletics fan. How about yourself, Jay? We'll get to Garcia. Somehow he got the ball out. Looked like he was in the grass. Cool, Chris. Thanks for following. Let me get the lights going for you. Lights desynced, but I got it covered. Chris, who's your favorite NFL team? Jay's a Yankee fan. Who's your favorite Yankee past and present then, Jay? Yeah, it was kind of a boring game, right? Fun game if you had the right play for fantasy, whatever. Fun game if you're an Eagles fan, but for the neutral, casual fan, I didn't think it was much of a Super Bowl in that, you know, that type of scenario. Boy, I thought we had everything covered. That was just too much time back there for Garcia. He'll zing it past me. So not great. Trailing the game here. Did you like the halftime show, or it was a boring halftime show for you, Candy? Eagles, San Francisco, and the Yankees. How can you like the Eagles and the Niners, Cool Chris? Weren't you torn up during the NFC Championship? And then I missed it, but a lot of people are raving about Serena Williams being there dancing. And I guess she's Drake's ex, so that to me was, semi interesting, but can't say I really enjoyed the dance she did. It was boring, says Candy. Glad the Eagles won for Cool Chris. Halftime show when you're able to sit down and eat. Wasn't a fan for Josh. All right, so we're kind of chasing the game. I thought my defense was all right, but he got a touchdown in, and my previous drive was going well, but then we coughed up the fumble. So behind the 8 ball, trying to play spoiler here in this guy's playoffs. Exactly. Yeah, I just didn't want to read it or say it off for TikTok chat. Get my hand slapped for the silliest stuff there sometimes. So yeah, exactly what she was doing though. To me, and I'm probably not the expert to weigh in on it, but she lost her half sister to violence, right? So I didn't think it was the right thing for her to do that years ago when she won. I think it was at Wimbledon. I know she drew some backlash for that, and then she did it again tonight. So obviously she has no issue with it. I've seen some people say, well, it's just a dance. Don't let violence and violent people take a dance away from you. But to me, it seems like something she would probably want to avoid, considering losing her half sister. But that's just my thoughts on it without being super nuanced to it. Big T Bizarre, thanks for following. Commercials get more boring each year, says Flippity. The Super Bowl looked like Seattle versus Denver. My favorite Super Bowl of all time was Seattle versus Denver, but I'm a Seahawk fan. If you're a casual fan, that was just kind of a boring game, right? Kind of similar too, right? I mean, Seattle, they benefited from the ball getting snapped over Peyton's head. Felt like the Broncos never settled in and played well that entire game. This game was kind of similar, right? Like Eagles went down. They had the 4th down penalty against him, a little bit ticky-tack against Brown. Then they got the ball back, and then it just felt like it was the Eagles game the rest of the way. Cultural things get kind of weird like that. Yeah, I don't know. I guess there's something to it that I must be missing on it, Dark Spectre. Like, to me, it would be something I would never want to touch with the memory of a lost sibling. But, she just goes out and does her thing, and, I mean, obviously she doesn't care what I think about it. So, I'm missing something on it. Glad the Chiefs lost today for Cole Chris. Great defense beats offense at the end of the day. You think people forget how dominant that Broncos offense was that got blown out. Yeah, they were like a historic offense. Yeah, Snoop does it a lot. Although I know Snoop, at least from what I remember, that's Snoop's culture, right? Like he was initiated and all that type of thing. So to me, like I even remember Snoop having some lyrics about, having a certain color flag out of his pants and stuff like that. With Serena, she's a role model to little girls and this, that, and the other. But I mean, she still has grown up seeing a lot of things too, including losing her sister, or maybe she just feels like, yeah, I'm gonna do my thing. Nassim, thanks for following. Where's the timer for? I think you mean what's the timer for? The timer is the fear of missing out timer, Greg. So if the timer runs out, we wrap up stream. This would be the last game. You can follow, share, like, subscribe, gift, all those things add time to the time bank. Yeah, to me, I don't know. I guess I'll never understand Serena's mindset on it. But, yeah, I mean, she doesn't owe me any justification. This guy's looking for that home run ball. We have better coverage this time. Could not get the interception. That was reminiscent of Sherm tapping it over to Malcolm Smith in the NFC Championship game. Greg, thanks for following. Let's get the lights flashing for Greg. Appreciate all of you guys that have followed tonight. Nate, thank you for following as well. Usually the lights are automatic. Right now they're desynced for some reason. But yeah, I didn't even realize it was Serena. I saw it on Reddit post game, and then they were saying that was the dance again, which I didn't recognize the dance. I don't think I have that keen of an eye for knowing what dance is what, but you know, her being Drake's ex is obviously very petty for Kendrick to bring her out and all that too. So you know, I enjoy the rap battle portion of it. I just don't understand Serena necessarily taking the actions that she takes. But yeah, she's not going to worry about it. She's married to the guy that founded Reddit, right? So she's kind of in that Taylor Swift deal where she'll go home to her billions and enjoy the money in the bank, right? Petty, imagine that. We don't know anybody that gets petty around these parts, right, Dark? So let's see. Cool Chris, thanks for all the likes. If you're on TikTok's For Your page, come on down. We're talking sports. If you're in the red chat, please subscribe, thumbs up, and react. We got 3 chats going usually. Jackery, thanks for following. How's your day, Jackery? Hopefully I said the name right. My opponent's in his playoffs. I'm just kind of scuttling along here today. But hopefully we can find a way to knock them out. Ruin the night for a Raven fan. I like most of the Raven fans that come in and chat. Not all of them, though. The fan base does get its share of front-running fans that pop in out of nowhere. I guess every fan base does, though. Lion fans were really really annoying this year at times. Fernandez, thanks for following. Lion fans were acting like they were Kansas City, like they were about the 3P. It's like, hey, Lions, you haven't made it to the Super Bowl yet in your franchise history. Let's calm down and actually see your boys get it done when the games matter. And of course, it didn't work out that way for Detroit this year. Maybe next year. I think there's still some questions about Dan Campbell and can he get it done when they're playing for the hardware. So yeah, Fernandez, Jackery, Nate, Greg, who do you guys support as NFL fans? Who's your favorite football team? Thanks to everybody for your follows. And we'll get the pass breakup, so we'll take up over on a short field. We'll see if we can establish a run game. Learning how to behave when things go well is a thing. Dark Specta is not wrong. Dark, did you get your I want to say it was like the cooling pump, right, for your PC? Did you get it, and have you installed it, or is it still like on the way? It's going good. What's happening, buddy? Callum in the chat. And we'll hit Julio Jones, and Julio will hit the ground and drop the ball. Come on, Julio. Yeah, Super Bowl was fun. Another day in the life. Was happy to spend it with my loved ones, and blessed to watch another Super Bowl, right? I mean, it wasn't the most exciting Super Bowl of all time, unless you're a Philly supporter. But yeah, I always look forward to it. It always feels like a holiday to some degree to me. Just load up on the snack food and beverages and hopefully have a good time. So gonna put a different fan in your PC. Hopefully we'll fix the issue. Yeah, I hope so too. Found it boring, to be honest. Watched it at the adult play place is what I'll call that, Callum. Sorry to have to edit anything that you guys write, but sometimes TikTok gets sideways if I talk about anything of that nature. McCaffrey's got his energy back, so let's bring him back in. Yeah, I don't know why they're so strict about certain things. Just certain deals seems to really set things sideways there. I thought I was going to step through with Locke. Let's get the lead and make him earn it if he's going to get his playoff win. Skywalker, thanks for following. How's your day, Skywalker? Let's see. TikTok, how are we looking? All right, timer's gone. We got 31 follows. How about I set up this? We're going to take away our little bouncing head guy. I'm going to set a goal for you. If I can remember how to do this. All right, here's the goal. Goal is going to be 50 follows. We get to 50 followers, we'll play another game. So there we go. Let me change that font to green so it's easier to see. All right, so there's the goal, guys. Yeah, the drops, I hope they're still running. I think they were running when I started the stream. They might be gone by now, Skywalker, because we're into the new day. right, so if you're in TikTok, hop on the follow button or share the stream with somebody that might come in and follow, please. I thought that was play action. That was usering back. I got the Evans card from the other day. That MCS drop. Got Julian Love this week. Definitely need a big pile of coins. There's like 4 or 5 Seahawks I could use for the theme team that I don't have the coins for. The Analog Chronicles. Thanks for following, Analog. Analog, who's your favorite NFL team? We need 18 more followers to play another game. So make our day if you're on TikTok's For Your page. Come follow. Drops are done. I should probably update the title. I'll definitely have it updated for tomorrow's stream. But I think when I started stream, the drops were on. Pretty sure. Garcia going for the home run ball, and he's got it. Ran past Charles Woodson. I tried to click on and break that out. You know what? I was using the Russ card, and he has a weird delay at the line of scrimmage. At least he did a week or two ago. I would get there, try to snap the ball, and I couldn't get Russell Wilson to snap it, so I went to the Drew Lock instead. But yeah, Wilson was killing me with that. Opponent had way too much time to sit there and adjust. Good Eagles win tonight, says Dark. Excuse me. Real tight spot. Tight spot. I haven't seen you in a long time. Where you been? But yeah, good win for Pennsylvania. As a Steeler fan, does it grind your gears that the Eagles got the title, or do you not care about them? Let's see. Bo Nix is so tough. Riley, it's not tough enough. Not yet. Picked up the Marigoda card. You were using Garcia. Work, sleep, been on and off. Let's see. Try to just bleed out the clock and walk this off on him. Would be a nice way for this to go. I mean, if we score quick, so be I'll go score it. But if we keep the clock running, that'd be good. Javo, no, I'm not going to play with Texas. But I appreciate that you followed when I asked you to follow earlier. But yeah, we're going to play with Seattle. We're not actually playing with teams. We're playing Ultimate Team anyways. Leroy, thanks for following. Who's your favorite NFL team, Leroy? Baltimore. What do you think the Ravens need to do to get over the Kansas City hump next year? What do the Ravens need to do to go win the Super Bowl? Obviously, you guys have been regular season beasts for a while. Buddy with no display name, thank you for following as well. We need 50 followers. We're on 34, I think, now, to play another game. So please follow if you haven't done so. CMC will get us the conversion. Millennial, thanks for following. Immune to BS, thanks for following. Cole Miller, thanks for following. Follows everywhere. More follows, more stream. We'll hand it to Lockett. I can probably take off 2 clock now. So Cole, Millennial, Immune, what do you guys, who do you guys root for? Who's your favorite NFL team, fellas? Here goes Bennett. Bennett just sold his Super Bowl ring I saw today. I think they said he sold it for $80,000 or something like that. People were speculating that Martellus Bennett has gone through all his money. Then other people were saying, no, he's writing children's books and he's doing pretty well. Has some businesses. He's just doing his own thing and staying away from all the drama, apparently. Oh, man. Thought I had that. Took a little too long. I think I'll let the CPU get back over. Now I got to get this ball back to steal this game. They need better pass rushers and better coverage linebackers. All right, we'll knock down Garcia. Let's take time out. Dylan, thanks for following. Plaxico sold his ring too. Yeah, I saw Plaxico and LeGarrette Blount. I think all came up in today's conversation that I was reading about. As far as guys that have sold their ring lately. All right, trying to get the ball back. That'll stop the clock. But yeah, I think I had not CMC. I think I had CMC's dad. I think I had it in McCaffrey there. I just took too long. Not playing for a while, and definitely playing rusty. And we don't get the pass breakup. Dang it. Try to make the play on the ball. He doesn't need to throw anymore, but he didn't really need to throw there either. So maybe he'll throw us a pick six to win it. Hey, Grayson, thanks for following. How's your day been, Grayson? Now he goes to the run game. Nope. Let Garcia get hammered. Use our last time out and see if we get lucky somehow. We need 12 more followers to play another game. We're close. If you're on TikTok's For Your page, come on down and make our day. Might play one for the road. He's got his out breaking route. He goes out of bounds. So how would you guys rate the Super Bowl, and how would you rate the halftime show, like on a 1 to 10 scale? Trying to hit stick him out. Unless he takes time, and he will. That should have been game. Guy's playing pretty weird in my estimation, considering it's his playoffs and not mine. Millennial, he would give it a 3. Yeah, definitely a forgettable game. Super Bowl was 5 of 10, says the other buddy. And Woodson can't get the play on Evans. I don't know what that Evans card is, but they got Woodson twice there late in the game. All right, we didn't hit our goal, but I'll play one for the road. Let me just shift over the gears here. Definitely a winnable game, but yeah, good game to that guy. He gave me some chances to steal it back late too. Let's see. We'll do the little thumbs up heart guy. Game itself, probably a solid 4 out of 10. What would you guys rate the halftime show? I couldn't hear Kendrick. I don't really know Kendrick's music, so I wouldn't rate it pretty high myself. Probably like a 4. Rams versus Eagles was the real Super Bowl, says Millennial. Dude, the Rams almost got him, right? That was the Eagles' biggest test. We got 2 Black History Month. I was gonna say Black Lives Matter, which they do, but yeah, they're the Black History Month tokens. So we'll get those open and get them on Nuwusu. I think I need to sub in one of the other players after we hit the goals. I'll do it off stream though. But yeah, let's just get these open, get him cranked up. That'll help my team a bit, having our normal players back in, and also getting Nuwusu up to 94. All right, one last game. Send you guys off on the post-game show. One more game, I think. XX, unless it's just completely flying at the end of this game. All right, so he'll take back over at right outside linebacker as our starter. We'll move Draymond Jones down. I'll end after this game. This is my plan. Hey, Cameron, thanks for following. Don't usually use that right outside linebacker in most of my formations, but be good to have him. I think you can put middle linebacker on that card if you want. What's happening, big boy? How's your day been? Big boy's in the red chat. Hopefully we find a game. But yeah, thanks for all the follows, everybody on TikTok. Probably will not stream Monday night into Tuesday morning, because usually Tuesday mornings I drive the kids early to their school. So hey, we got a chance to be the Super Bowl spoiler. Let's win a Super Bowl, guys. Let's channel our inner Eagles. Put the 2 words together and go dominate. But Seahawks versus Cardinals, it's a NFC West Super Bowl matchup here. Played me in ranked. I beat you? I must have got lucky because I barely play ranked. How's your day going, Dark? Thanks for being there. Maybe we can run some MLB co-op this year and make it more enjoyable for both of us. Maybe. I don't know. I don't like the co-op mode a whole lot. But maybe I'll get into it this year. Maybe it'll be like the mode this year. I can definitely use getting carried. King Marcus, thanks for following, King. We got the lights flashing for you. You're self-promoting, big boy. No self-promoting, even if you're a regular. Dark, you were playing out of your mind. I was just playing better, but no, I was probably fortunate, to be honest. But Dark, just let me just have my victory, man. Malik, thanks for following. Dark, who's your favorite NFL team? Since we got you chatting with us today. I wish Evans had been a former Seahawk because he's got like 4 different team chemistries. Be nice to get the boost with him. Broncos. Hey, Broncos had an excellent year. They definitely were a lot better than I expected. Yeah, King Marcus, who's your favorite NFL team? Here's my question of the day. Nobody's really dove into this question much. Would you prefer to be able to talk to animals or to plants? If you could talk to one or the other. Super Bowl champs just followed. Hey, what's up, Super Bowl champs? Good usering for my opponent. I saw him turning around, but too late. Should have just thrown that out to the flat. Throwing way too many picks today. Favorite team is the Birds for Super Bowl. Josh would talk to animals. Animals. I feel like trees would be interesting because they're just stuck there. But yeah, I'd probably go animals too. I didn't think many people would go plants. Nobody's taken plants yet in the red chat. It's unanimous they would go animals. This guy's also got Jeff Garcia, quarterback. Let's see. Love to talk to your bud, says King Marcus. What's my favorite football team? Says Cash. I'm a Seahawks fan, Cash. Conversations with this dog for Josh. Yeah, me and Clifford would get into it. Be saying, Clifford, why are you always barking whenever somebody's at the door? So he's running bunch trail here to start. Looks like a stretch to the left. We'll see. My day's good. What's up, Hendrix? Favorite soccer team? I don't know that I have one. The Italian national team would be my favorite. Besides them, if I had to pick, probably would take AS Roma because that's where Francesco Totti played. Seahawks will be in the Super Bowl 1 to 3 years. Watch this, Jay. Jay, I hope you're right. And I committed DPI. Finally jammed up a receiver by jamming him too much. I am Italian. I'm half. Toady, most loyal player ever. I know he was talking about coming out of retirement like a month ago. Be interesting if he does. I think he's 48 now. Hey, what's up, Cam? Good to see you in stream. How you been, buddy? Oh, I thought I had it. Dang it. All right, so bad start, right? I gave him the turnover and he gets a touchdown. It's his Super Bowl, not mine. Exactly, big boy. Mason, he's got the cup of coffee going. Free coffee at Starbucks today, apparently. I think it's just roasted coffee, though. Tired, not really wanting to start this Monday. Grandfather's Italian, that's why your name was almost Matteo. Iced as well, that's correct. Yeah, I'm sorry. Roasted or iced. Ugh, not good. Getting throw happy here, getting down. I don't even like Starbucks, but free is free. My wife does like Starbucks, but she doesn't care for what they're offering. Been a pleasure. You got to go do some things. Hey, no problem, buddy. Thanks for hanging out with us. Same name everywhere. There's the Discord and all the good stuff. Dark A's. All right, we get Lockett on a big play and inside the 44. Juan just followed. It's another Juan. Hey, Juan, thanks for following. Who's your favorite NFL team, Juan? Not Real Madrid. No, I don't care about Real. I just don't pay attention to it, big boy. At the club level, I rarely watch the Champions League. Hey, Callum, pleasant dreams to you. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'm going to bed after this one, hopefully with a Super Bowl trophy. Right, Lockett's going to get us a touchdown to level this up. Guy's got a Seahawks logo, which is weird since he's playing with the Cardinals team. Maybe he's just a fan of birds. Any final thoughts now that the NFL season's over? I thought the Super Bowl was fairly boring. A great night for Eagles and Eagles fans. I guess, on to next year for those of us that aren't celebrating a championship. Yeah, I don't know about anything else. Guess I'm kind of sad to see it wrapping up because I've enjoyed doing a lot of football content. I'll start to transition into other things. Probably stay with football for like this week and then start mixing in a lot more other games. What's up, AK? How's your day going? AK is happy that the Eagles stopped the three-peat. Great to see you in the stream. Definitely not AK. And I think he committed grounding the ball, so we'll definitely take that. Yeah, I'll probably play the show cam. I'm not particularly excited for it. I think I'll play the new PGA game when it drops, so I've enjoyed the demo thus far. All right, got him on 4th and 5. Going good. Just woke up, take some medicines. He's gotta drop the deuce and then back to bed for AK. Hey, AK, have you talked to Asian Power in a long time? I feel like I haven't chatted with him in ages now. Definitely miss him being one of the regulars around here. How did he catch that? Nice job. Thought we had him on the pass breakup and we're going to get the ball in the short field, but somehow he held on. Yeah, me too. I miss talking to him. Speaking of Mother Nature calling, it's calling me. I'll be right back. didn't think I was gone that long, but we were. So he gets 9 yards on me. Dylan, I just asked everybody the same question a little bit ago. I give it like a 4 or something. Was probably only exciting mostly for Eagles fans, or if you won your Super Bowl squares or something like that. What would you rate it, Dylan? Hey, Galaxy, thanks for following. How are you, Galaxy? And then we got Jordan with a foul. Here we go. Flashing lights for Jordan. That was a weird play. Just kind of jammed up against his own offensive lineman. D1, he's crashing out. And he crashed on the follow button. Thanks, D1. Galaxy, Jordan, D1. Who do you guys root for as football fans? Not very spectacular. Definitely not. Thought we had Breeze down. We'll get him and bring up 4th and 10. He's in field goal range. Let's see if he sends out the field goal unit. I had the ball first. It's my opponent's Super Bowl. Trying to be the spoiler here. Kicks on the way and good. Had to stay up all night. You're from the Netherlands. Oh, nice. Are you a fan of Ajax? I have one moderator. Used to come in a lot when I played MLB The Show. Of course, Netherlands, they have a few islands that they control where there's quite a bit of baseball. I want to say that's where Andrew Jones is from and a few other guys that played in the major leagues. Next Super Bowl logo looking interesting. Jordan, he's a Broncos fan. Broncos had an excellent season, dude. I thought they were going to be terrible. I really didn't think Bo Nix was a good selection. I was wrong about Denver. Sean Payton showed he can still coach too. Whether you like him or not, with the bounty gate pass and all those things that come up about him. First game of the year, Seattle and Denver played each other. My Seahawks were lucky to get that win. But yeah, Denver didn't impress me then, but they got going as the season wore on. I imagine they'll continue to be on the upswing. AFC West will be interesting next year. Got Pete Carroll joining the division along with Andy Reid, of course Sean Payton and Harbaugh. So they have quite a few good coaches in that division. Hey, Alfie TM, thanks for following, Alfie. Love the follows. Follows usually add time. We usually have a time bank up, but this will be the last game of the day. Alfie, who's your favorite NFL team? Since we're just getting to know Alfie. All right, no real reason to give this guy time with possession back if I can help it. Try to run this down a bit. Tight spot made his way in. There's the tight spot links. For anybody that doesn't know tight spot yet. Should you get Madden 25? If it's cheap enough, sure. We're kind of at the end of a football season. Favorite commercial? Man, they didn't really stand out to me much. Somebody mentioned the Stitch commercial. I thought that one was decent at the start. There was one with the older ladies where they're playing bingo and stuff. I don't even know what the product was for. Kind of remember that one a bit as well too. But I thought the commercials were kind of weak overall. Of course we did, Alfie. Yeah, how about yourself? What type of Madden streamer would I be if I didn't watch the Super Bowl? I guess some people were protesting the Super Bowl this year. Not really sure what the thought process was on that. The opponent takes time. I wasn't trying to run the clock there. I just went possession catch because I wanted to be sure to we held on. Oh yeah, the Steel commercial was good. Watched it a bit. Alfie's from the UK. Oh, nice. Do you have a favorite team over there across the pond, Alfie? See, you're back. To be honest, didn't watch much of the game. Had a feeling the Eagles were going to dominate. I didn't. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a close game. Boy, I was wrong. It was all Philly all the way. Didn't want to take a sack, but we can run the clock down and send out the field goal unit here. Go into the half level at 10, hopefully. I don't think true clock matters when it's 4th down. Oh, Squamish coming in hot. Thanks, buddy. Squamish, thoughts on the Super Bowl? And what sport are you looking forward to the most now? Is it NHL postseason, or are you ready for baseball, Squamish? But thank you for the big Prime sub. 51 months for our buddy up north. If you're on TikTok's For You page, please come in and follow, share, and like. If you're in the red chat, we would love you to subscribe, thumbs up, and tap those reaction hearts. Hey, Brendan, thank you for following, as well as Yo. So let me get the lights going for our new TikTok buddies. Brendan, Yo, who do you guys consider your favorite NFL player? Not a fan of either team. It was a blowout. Not one of your favorite Super Bowls. Yeah, I could say the same. Jay Forner, thanks for following. Happy for the Eagle buddies that come in here consistently that I know. But I kind of told people on the lead up to the game, like, I'm not losing sleep over it either way, and I'll go and rest well after tonight's stream. I had him open, but the throw takes him out of bounds. And we'll get to Breeze. Tip your hat to the Eagles. D, they dominated the trenches. Yeah, they did. I've seen a lot of people been very critical of Mahomes today after the game ended. You know, social media comments. And I think it's warranted. He had a bad game, but boy, I thought his offensive line really got tore up too. That's tough for a quarterback when the line's just getting folded like that consistently. I think, you know, Eagles deserve all the credit because they just came in and were shoving those offensive linemen all over the place, and it would seem like Kansas City maybe was getting a little bit of a play going here and there, and they would come back for holding, and it would usually be like blatant holding too when they showed the replays. Actually, going to be inhaling his AK before going back to sleep. Absolutely, they didn't blitz. It was all the pressure off the 4-man rush, and they dropped back into coverage. Yeah, that was just super impressive. Got a couple of hit sticks, but no fumble. He's got that sweat card that he likes to run the ball with. Really don't think Callan should take the head coaching job. Might be generational wealth, but he could do the Ben Johnson path too, and wait a year maybe. Sure, he'll still be sought after next year. But somebody yesterday was saying like it was a done deal. He was off to New Orleans. I don't know if that's actually true though. Hey, no problem, AK. Triple H and Mal, thank you both for following on TikTok. Who do you guys support as NFL fans? And Jones got a nice ball forward animation. Dang it, thought we had him stopped for the turnover on downs. JV on, thanks for following. Mal says go Birds. Mother Nature's fighting me. I'll be right back, guys. Hey, defense playing better without me. Hey, thanks for the words of encouragement there, VR from Nevada. Javon says, Birds, no. And we'll get another first down. You guys had the dink and dunk going pretty well with that Drew Brees card. What's up, Bama? How are you doing? And we'll get a intentional grounding. Eagles dominated the Chiefs. You're not wrong, Cole. Bama, did you get to watch the big game? And if so, what's your thoughts on it? Welcome back to chat, Bama. Been here in lurk mode. All right, throw off the mark, 4th and 21. It's his Super Bowl. Or hers. Yeah, you know what? 44 to 22 honestly made the game look closer than it was. It was more of a blowout than that. On the console, playing some games. It's all good, Bam. If you guys are in TikTok's chat, please follow, share, and like. If you are on the red chat, please thumbs up, subscribe, react. Of course, purple viewers love you guys to follow. Bama, she liked that the Eagles got that win. He's got Boy Mafe out there taking me down. Bama still half asleep. And Julio can't hang on. Let's go for it here on 4th and 4. See, that first half, the Chiefs didn't really do a single thing. They didn't, man. They just came out very flat and looked like they had a hard time trying to adjust and figure out anything that would work for them. Opponent in their Super Bowl, we're looking to be the spoiler. Here goes Evans off the edge. Game clock shouldn't stop going out of bounds in the 3rd quarter, right? There we go. I think the game clock's just ahead of the play clock, so we should be able to get to the 4th quarter here. Yeah, Hubie hanging it up, what, 91 years old? Good for Hubie. Yeah, impressive career, impressive coach, commentator, and all that he's brought to the game of basketball. JR, thanks for the roses on TikTok chat. Just looking for a cutback lane. Didn't really develop there. What's up, Bo? How's your day going? Bo Prod's hanging out with us in the red chat. And Woodson's able to jump the route. Dang it. Thought we were good there. Thought I was leading it where the defender couldn't get to it. They asked the Eagles owner if he expects to lose Kellen Moore, and he said yes. Been a while since you've been on stream. Yeah, it has been a while. What you been up to, bro? And he'll throw an incomplete off rip. JR, thanks for the likes there on TikTok. We did one resume, so we'll just wrap it up here at the conclusion of today's game, the Super Bowl game. Yeah, I haven't streamed a whole lot last 3 weeks, so you may have looked for me when we weren't around, Bo. Been my fault for not being live a lot. He's got Johnson getting through. Woodson's not going to get him. Man, I was trying to shorten up the game and go take the lead, and I threw that bad pick. That was a cool throw from him, though. Exactly, Bo. Yeah, sometimes real life gets in the way, streaming-wise. Yeah, thanks, Bama. Bama, what you been up to? You guys playing the Marvel Rivals game still, or not so much? I know Squamish played it a month or 2 back now, with me one day. I think it's Marvel Rivals. Hopefully I'm remembering the right name. Bama's been dabbling with it. Well, there was like a free roll thing that I did a monster play on, which didn't work out. But the other one, yeah. Jay, how's your day going? Thanks for following. I want to say more about it, Flippity, but if I say too much, then you know, they get sideways with me. How about for yourself, Flippity? Did you do anything? Did you get the Jalen Hurts tush push token? I'll use that one tomorrow for NBA. John Deere, thanks for following today. How's your day been, John? Oh, I thought I threw another pick. Man, I keep thinking those routes are open, but they're not as open as I'm thinking they are. Flippity with the miss. Hey, there's always the next time. Yeah, I'm doing good, John. Thanks for jumping in chat. Who's your favorite NFL team, John? Bama says Sports, Toxic AF. That Typhoon Sword is too much in that game. Man, I haven't played Fortnite in a while. I don't think I'm familiar with the Typhoon Sword. John's a Tennessee Titans fan. What would you like the Titans to do with their draft selection? Oh, I thought we had the first down. We got to go for it here. Yeah, but I don't think it works the way that maybe you think it does, but go for it. Cam Ward is who John wants. All right, we'll get the first down conversion. Chris, thanks for following. How are you, Chris? Man, we're kind of early to go for 2. Because if we don't get it, then he's just trying to run out the clock. Hopefully we can get the takeaway. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Jay on top. He'll see us later. Jay, before you go, please click on my profile. My link tree's there. Join us in the Discord server. We'd love to have you stick around, Jay. If you're on TikTok's For Your page, please come on in and hit that follow button. Elam makes the tackle. Oh, that route got way too open. Luckily for me, he drops it. Bama's still going to play. Just got to keep on fighting. Did not mean to get on to Mean Joe Green. Too late and setting up my play there. Was trying to go through my adjustments. Just didn't get them where I wanted them. I thought the Super Bowl was kind of boring. And Steve, what do you think about it? Great day if you're an Eagles fan. You know, I don't mean to detract from them, but neutral fans, boy, that was yeah, just kind of a bummer bowl, right? Was not too exciting. Asif, thanks for following. Not sure if I'm saying the name right, but thanks for jumping in. Oh, Keel's friend. Oh, right on, man. Yeah, I don't think I recognize the new name. Go Hawks. Hey, David, if you're a Hawks fan, please follow. We love the Seahawks fans in here. Which team era do I think is considered the biggest failure? I don't know, buddy. I'm not sure if I understand what you're asking. Well, he'll get the first down. He'll give himself a lot better field goal opportunity to try to win this. Tommy Two-Tone, thanks for following. It's his Super Bowl, not mine. We're just looking to spoil it. But yeah, let me be sure I got the lights flashing. The O-line is gone since Big Peso. Yeah, let's go ice kicker and try and make it harder. Yeah, I'm happy we got Butler. Golden State needed to do something. It wasn't working for them, you know, the way that it had been going. So may as well try something. And his kick's good. So nice walk off for our opponent. Jaden, thanks for following. Let's see. We're going to get Squamish on the subboard. Man, I wanted to spoil that for the guy. Just didn't work out. Too many mistakes for me tonight in my gameplay. But we'll be back at it again. Probably in 2 nights with our next stream. Unlikely to stream Monday night going into Tuesday morning. But who knows? You guys might see me. If I'm up early enough, I'll probably do a short morning stream. If you didn't follow yet, please follow, share, and like. Let me get Squamish on our sub wall, and we'll line up a raid. So, Dynamite Chili, he's got Ginny's number. Good old Ginny. I've heard if you need a loyalty number, if you're at like a pharmacy, one of those chains, and they say, oh, you want to put your number in? Sometimes you can put in Ginny's number, and you might get a whole bunch of points that way. Let's see who's on here. Man, I don't know a lot of the folks that are on at this hour. Looking for an interesting stream for us to raid. All right, we'll raid the Scrunchy stream. See if you guys like this one. All right, get ready, Bama. Here we go. But yeah, if you guys are hanging out, please follow, share, and like. DonyellFreak on all the socials. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you guys again real soon. DonyellFreak on all socials.